We get set to go. The officials are Hugh Hollins, Ken Maurer, and Joe DeRosa. Orlando in blue, the Sixers in white, and the tip controlled by Orlando. Iverson shooting over Armstrong, and the crowd erupts. Iverson with 30 in game one, held to 13. The other night, here's Iverson with the ball, can beat anyone, and there's a good defensive play by Hardaway, and Penny has it stripped away, and it's off the foot of Hardaway. Philadelphia ball, and Iverson came right back at Penny with a terrific play. Eric Snow, the point guard, formerly with Seattle, where he didn't have a chance to show what he could do, and beating Iverson coming off the screen, so Allen Iverson off to a much better start. Iverson fires it up and hits. Allen Iverson with a three-point basket, and it's 16-9. Iverson with 7 of the Sixers' 16 points. Larry Hughes from Allen Iverson. Hughes coming in the game along with Tyrone Hill.
Now Iverson has hurt his right hand, his shooting hand. He continues to hold it as he's running down the floor defensively.
He steals the ball, and he's got Hughes with him, and Iverson will take it himself. He had Hughes, but took it himself, and Allen Iverson now in double figures with 10. And Iverson with another steal. That's 11 turnovers, and it's the quickest for the 76ers. Matt Geiger fighting his way in. Radcliffe trying to keep it alive. And now a steal by Iverson. And Iverson goes in, and Radcliffe finally is held out of bounds. No foul, and Iverson seems to be shaken up as he is grabbing his right leg. Iverson is hurt. Iverson this time hits. Iverson has taken 12 shots already in this game, has hit 5, and is 32-26. Magic has never been in front in this game. And there is a great spin move by Hill, and it's tipped in by Iverson.
He said, look, I'll shoot as many air balls as I like because I'm going to do some sensational things with them. And that was. He came from nowhere to that better.
The NBA scoring champion at 6 feet, 165 pounds, and that is steal number 5 for Iverson.
Well, that's what Chuck is looking for right here. He'll only pass unless he's stuck. They say he'll try to force, but they have some shot now. Look up, look up.
Here is Iverson, and he gets in the floor. 16 points for Allen Iverson, and Dominique Wilkins got to realize, well, this is a quick young team who's going to be.
Yeah, but you see, Dick, if you look at it as a coach, that was a post-up guy at a shot block. Where were your two guards?
A loose ball picked up by Allen Iverson. Here is Snow looking at Horace Grant. He's not going to shoot over him. Larry Hill over Dominique Wilkins.
What a play!
Snow misses, and Iverson on the follow. It was an air ball, and Allen Iverson alertly puts it in. He has 18 points as the first half ends, and the Philadelphia 76ers will go into intermission with a 15-point lead.
Hardaway double team now, and a steal by Iverson. Hardaway. Iverson lays it in. Here goes out, and another steal. He's got 8 steals in this game. Iverson going around Hardaway. Rose cleans up the penalty. What a spectacular show by the 76ers. It's the stop to his head. Nick Anderson is wondering what he has to do to get the ball in, knowing that Iverson is working at
Iverson with his second from downtown has 26 points. That's my boy, says Ann. And it is 71-50, 10 to go. Here is Iverson going past 2 defenders and hits a rainbow shot. He can go past 5 people on a court. That's what Larry Brown feels. That's interesting. All through 2.5 quarters, they had Hardaway handling the ball, running them off screens and everything. He couldn't get any shots. Now, by just standing on the right wing, he's opened up for all these threes. But Aaron McGrady comes right back inside the line, and a foul immediately on George Lynch. Dan Chase finds Outlaw. Double team stripped away by Iverson. Allen Iverson with another steal for
the 76ers. Iverson heads up with Armstrong. Next foul is the penalty. And Eric Snow hit the jumper. Nice look. Hardaway finds an open Anderson for three, and this time an air ball. Harpling tries to save it into the hands of Iverson. And here is Lynch, and the foul. Basket will count, and the foul as well. It was a weak attempt to prevent Lynch from getting the shot, and as a result, George Lynch did convert a three-point play.
Right now, see, you're inside a 10, so the one thing that you not want to do is you want to get them to miss. But unfortunately,
you know what? Every time the Orlando Magic had a slither of hope, one of the Sixers, in this case, Allen Iverson, breaks their spirit. A record night. Allen Iverson, 33 points, 10 steals, only 2 turnovers. What a package for the 6-foot Georgetown guard. Let's go over to Craig.
We began the night with Hubie Brown praising the way, not only your athletic ability, but the resiliency. They kept getting knocked down, kept getting back up. Tonight, seems like your teammates were watching your back, too.
Definitely. You know, we talked about that coming into the game, and we wanted to send a message to those guys. But, I mean, I've been getting knocked down all season, so it wasn't nothing new to me. You know, I just had a bad game in Orlando. Tonight, I just wanted to come out here and set the tempo with my teammates on defense, and the crowd was just great. Without the crowd, I don't think it could have been possible.
All right, you raced the playoff record book in your first playoff series. Mo Cheeks no longer is tied for the record in steals. You now have 10. What about the defense?
I mean, I just tried to step it up. Like I said, you know, my guys know that I'm going to look to put the ball in the basket, but it's even special when I try to get, you know, active on defense, try to get some steals here and there, and try to get stops. So it was just important for me to come out and set the tempo on defense.
Great job tonight. Let's go back to Nick and Hubie.
And a big playoff game here in Philadelphia. They're used to it with this franchise. As we take a look at tonight's Gatorade starting lineups for the Raptors, Vince Carter, Charles Oakley, and Antonio Davis up front, with Chris Childs and Alvin Williams in the backcourt. For the 76ers, George Lynch and Tyrone Hill the forwards. Dikembe Mutombo is in the middle with Eric Snow and Allen Iverson. Iverson with a fall away hits his first shot.
Well, he started off that way on Sunday. Unfortunately for him, once the game progressed, he ran into a terrible slump. Only 11 for 34. They're looking for better shot attempts.
Iverson pulls back and hits his second from the field.
So you'll live with that, Dick. Yeah, Oakley is consistent through the year. 10 points, 10 rebounds, and he's doing the same. A little shy on the boards.
And the Sixers now lead 10-9. Cavaliers into the game for the 76ers as Allen Iverson on the drive now has 8 points, trying to bring the Sixers back. He's 4 for 7. That's pretty good shooting for Iverson. Iverson has 8. Carter has 12 in that matchup. And Iverson, basket counts and a foul.
Now the coaching staff, Toronto, very upset. They wanted to travel. They thought that once he broke the painted area going in, that he definitely traveled before the release on the shot.
Iverson, fall away. 13 now for Iverson, 5 here in the second quarter.
Now, if you're really following this, the majority of the points are coming out of the transition game.
Iverson with the fake on Childs. Iverson driving in, and it's off the rim. And they're going to credit the basket on goaltending. Allen Iverson will get the basket. Iverson with a 3, his first of the game. And the Raptors lead down to 2, and this crowd very much in it, on its feet here at the First Union Center. Here's Iverson in the paint. Iverson now with 20, 12 here in the second quarter. And Iverson, who shot a horrendous percentage in game 1, is 9 of 16 thus far. Iverson, driving in unmolested, has 22 points, and the Raptors lead is 1. Here's Iverson, the double team, the shot, they lead. Philadelphia is up 47-46. Here's Iverson with 6 on the shot clock against Childs. Iverson having a brilliant quarter, fires and hits. Allen Iverson, as the first half comes to an end, so it was Carter early for the Raptors and Allen Iverson late. 28 points for Iverson, who has hit 9 of his last 10 shots, and he's done it from outside, and he's done it on the drive. Alvin Williams, tough defender, in front of Iverson. Doesn't matter tonight. 30 points for Iverson, his personal playoff career high is 45. And a steal by George Lynch from Williams. The alley-oop, Jermaine Jones. On the alley-oop, Jones with 6 off the bench, and the Sixers have opened up their biggest lead. Davis, the short jumper, doesn't go.
Well, that's the threat of Mutombo. Instead of Davis on that catch, taking it to the rim, you know, he respects the shot blocking.
And then Iverson comes back with 2. 33 for Allen Iverson, who is shooting a lot better than he did in game 1 when he was 11 for 34. He is at 50%, having taken 28 shots. Iverson has been on fire since the start of the game. He has 35 points. Iverson for 3. Allen Iverson, his second 3, and has 38 points. And once again, Carter and Iverson putting on a big show, but Iverson has scored 10 more than Vince Carter. Raptors have found the range here in the quarter, and Allen Iverson finds the range for another 3. That's his 3rd of the game. Iverson hitting again. 43 for Allen Iverson, and his shooting percentage far better. He was a 42% shooter during the regular season, in the 30s in the playoffs, but he is above 50%. 18 of 34 tonight. Iverson driving around, finding an open space. Iverson with 47 points, and Allen Iverson off the glass is fouled and has 49. So Allen Iverson responds after the game 1 loss and has a chance now to tie the 76ers playoff record if he makes the free throw.
Now, how about this finish? Jump hook off the glass. This is just a beautiful move. He had nothing. He gave the reverse spin and then the ability to make the running hook.
He has made the last 14 points for the 76ers. And now add 15, and he has tied the 76er all-time playoff scoring record of 50 set by Billy Cunningham back in 1970. Here is Curry hitting a 3. So Del Curry hitting his 3rd three-pointer of the game, cutting the lead to 3 again. Down to 10 on the shot clock, 43 in the 4th quarter. Iverson pulls up, and he's set a club record with 52 points. He has scored the last 17 for the Sixers. Curry misses the 3, and guess who? The little guy gets the rebound.
He'll put his nose in there. That's why we bring out the point. He's in there all the time. Now, you like what they just did. See, Hill, when Curry opened up, Hill just jumped out on him and said he's not going to shoot the shot over the top of it.
And Iverson has tied his all-time career high with 54 points, broken Billy Cunningham's playoff scoring record for the Sixers, and has scored the last 19 points for the Philadelphia 76ers, who are up by 7. Allen Iverson, 1 for the memory books. In one of the great performances, Allen Iverson scoring 19 straight points down the stretch, breaking a game open, setting a 76er scoring record with 54 points. And the final score, the Sixers win it 97-92 to even the series at 1-all as we send it out to D. Lynham.
Thank you very much, Allen. A lot of people affectionately refer to you as the little guy, but could you come up any bigger for your team than you did this evening?
I hope I can. You know, I just thank God for just giving me the ability and putting me in this situation for me to be able to come out here and compete night in and night out. Thank my teammates for always sticking with me. You know, every time we play a team and, you know, I don't shoot the ball well and don't have the game that I'm capable of having, you know, you hear people on TV and in the paper talking about a guy being able to stop me and all that stuff, but guys struggle sometimes in this game because we play with the greatest players in the world. And I'm just fortunate enough to be able to come out here and have a good game. But without my teammates, none of this would have been possible.
Of the 54, there was a stretch where you scored 19 straight for your team. It was a 2-point game before you did that. Would you have been aware that you did that at that time and what was going on?
No, I felt like I got into a little rhythm. I mean, I have been going and getting in little rhythms and little spurts throughout the playoffs, but I could never really stick with it. And tonight, you know, I kept shooting the ball, and I missed a couple, but then I make a couple. And, you know, my teammates always encourage me to keep shooting the ball, never get frustrated, keep fighting for them, and they keep fighting for me. And, you know, fortunately, we were able to get the win.
Series feels a whole lot different than it did after game one, doesn't it?
Definitely. I mean, you know, you lose a lot of sleep when you lose a game. You know, everybody think because you play at home, you're supposed to win, but those guys got pride, they got heart, and they got a God-given ability as well. They come in and play a better game than us in our home, then they can get out of here. And that's the same thing with us. It's important for us to go to Toronto and feel like we can win and come back home to these great fans and be able to do it all over again.
All right, thanks. Congratulations. Thanks for treating us to one of the all-time great playoff performers.
Thanks, D.
All right, Alan.
For Philadelphia, I think two things. I think they must win the first quarter, and I think Mutombo must stay out of foul trouble.
The 2001 NBA Finals are underway as the Lakers control the opening tip. Good look from Iverson, and Aaron McGrady knocks down the three.
Aaron McGrady has been shooting the ball so well. He did not shoot the three that well during the regular season, but 42%. Been a big key for them with all the double teams on Iverson.
Kobe Bryant lost it. Here's Iverson. So it's a sloppy start by the Lakers. Sixers with a 5-2 lead. Shaq drawing the double. And to Kevin Mutombo with the rebound.
Yes, how good was that? I mean, Kobe Bryant right on him. He drives it and gets Kobe back on his heels, pulls back with the quick release jumper. That was beautiful.
Shot clock down at 2. Down to 1. Iverson. Oh, what a spectacular finish as the Sixers use the full 24. Now look at Allen Iverson, who plays with such passion, seemingly bouncing off the floor 10, 15 times a game. He's very durable, Doug, but he has been playing hurt for a good portion of the season. Still bothered by the bruised tailbone and a sore hip. It's been a laundry list of injuries this past couple of years, and Iverson has been able to hang in.
Well, Mark, what happens is when you see these kind of injuries, this is your best player and he doesn't miss games, then you don't miss either. Aaron McGrady's got a bad shoulder. You've got Eric Snow has got a screw in his foot. He's got a fractured foot right now. You've got guys playing beat up. Dikembe Mutombo has a broken finger. So what you do is when your leader is playing with these kind of injuries, you strap it up and you play as well. And that's all the little things that he does for his team.
All right, here's Iverson. Yes. And Allen Iverson has picked it up. That's his 4th field goal. He has 8 points. Iverson again.
This guy has such courage. You love the fact that he is fearless. He can miss 10 shots in a row and think he's hot and want that 11th one.
Here's Fisher from downtown. Kept it on by Fox, getting it to Bryant. He's turned back by Hill. 2-on-1. Iverson behind the back. Snow able to finish. And the Sixers are now down by 3. Bryant lost it. McGrady took it away for Kobe Bryant. Iverson. You can see Allen slowing down, trying to draw the foul on Fox. Philadelphia with a 17-5 run to end the first quarter. Lakers have led by as many as 13. Allen Iverson on fire has given the 76ers a 1-point lead. They're not able to hit from downtown. Iverson pushing it. Sweeping back. Mid-February in Philly, the Sixers won by 15 as Iverson lit up the Lakers for 40, and Kobe back in his hometown of Philadelphia playing with a sore shoulder. Allen Iverson, 19 points. McGrady for Iverson.
Yes, that was not pretty by Aaron McGrady, but somehow he found Allen Iverson on that baseline. Kobe putting all kind of pressure on the ball. Aaron McGrady doesn't turn it over very often. He makes simple plays.
The steal, Iverson again.
The pressure defense is really bothering the Lakers.
Coming up on a minute remaining in this first half. Iverson draws the foul, and the Lakers are over the limit. Foul committed by Fisher, who's had a rough first half. Iverson for 3. Yes! Allen Iverson tearing the Lakers apart. in this first half. Minute and a half gone by. In the third is the alley for Jermaine Jones. Allen Iverson picking up the assist.
Here's the same play again. This time they do a nice job defensively, and Iverson steps back and hits the jump shot.
Make it 32 for Allen Iverson. And Fox lost it. Here's Iverson. With O'Neal chasing. Iverson takes all the way. Shaq held back, did not want to pick up a fourth foul. Iverson. Yes. Allen Iverson, 38 points. And the Sixers lead by 12.
And getting stronger as the game goes on.
Iverson off the hesitation dribble. Sets it up for Tyrone Hill. And the 76ers now lead 77-68. Marv Albert with Doug Collins, Jim Gray, Lewis Johnson working the sideline. Fan of defense from this crowd at Staples. Shot clock down to 5. Snow. The Lakers looking for a charging foul. Eric Snow taking it to the rim to tie the game at 94. Eric Snow defending on Kobe Bryant, who goes right at him. And lost it. Last touch by Kobe.
Boy, brilliant defense there, Marv. They forced Kobe to turn, and they ran a defender in behind him. Now, more importantly, the shot clock is turned off. Philadelphia will have the last shot to win this game.
Now, Iverson has missed his last 4, and incredibly, he has never hit a game-winning shot over the course of his career, going back to his high school days. Roger Bell to Kevin Mutombo, final seconds. There's Snow, final one, and he goes to overtime.
Allen Iverson could not get the ball in his hands. You have got to credit Tyronn Lue. He would not let him touch the ball. The shot clock winds down. What a golden opportunity for Philadelphia to score in the last possession and steal game 1.
Mutombo playing with 5. Here's Shaq. Can't find the angle. Huge possession for the Sixers. Iverson goes and Lue draws the foul. That would have counted.
That's the first time Iverson's gotten the open court in about the last 18 or 20 minutes. With all that's gone on here, Marv, and the Lakers swarming defense, if Allen Iverson scores this free throw, it's only going to be a 1-point game. So Sixers still very much alive. Iverson now with only 5 points over the last, 30 minutes? Bad shot there at that time of the game.
The 76ers with the ball down by 1. Iverson for 3. Yes! Allen Iverson has given the Sixers a 101-99 lead.
See, Lue took the bad shot, fell out of the play. Nobody got to Iverson. He went ahead and took advantage. That's 5 points on the break now, the last 2 possessions for Iverson.
46 for Allen Iverson. Oh, that pass thrown by Fox off the mark. The Lakers contending it was deflected by the Sixers. The officials say no. Philadelphia ball with 1:05 remaining. Iverson bothered by Lue. Iverson. Yes.
How about that?
It steps over Tyronn Lue.
7 straight points by Iverson. Looked like he was dead in the water.
The Sixers by 4. 40 seconds left in overtime. Bryant played well by Bell. Very low. Able to convert.
Well, you're a coach, you're Larry Brown. You said if he misses that shot, we're going to win this game. Now you've got to score because the Lakers are going to get another possession.
76ers with the ball, and they have a 2-point lead. There is a 9-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. 3 on the 24. Oh, the winner by Eric Snow gives the Sixers a 105-101 lead. As you mentioned earlier, Doug, Eric Snow, a player who on a number of occasions has hit clutch shots down the stretch. All right, here's Fox. Sixers do not foul. And now a loose ball foul with 4 4/10 seconds remaining. It's on Fox of the Lakers. They're over the limit. And the 76ers on their way to pulling off a stunner in game 1 here at Staples The Lakers coming in with 19 straight wins, 11 of 11 in the postseason, dismantling the San Antonio Spurs and going against a Sixer team that was taken to the limit by the Bucks. Here's Lou with time running out on the Lakers. That will count. The Philadelphia 76ers have defeated the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 1. Allen Iverson with some big buckets down the stretch after going quiet for quite some time in the second half, thanks to the excellent defensive job by the Lakers. But Iverson finished with 48. Shaquille O'Neal with 44. Kobe Bryant only 7 of 21 for 15 points. Let's go over to Lewis Johnson.
All right, Marv, thanks a lot. These guys giving each other a hug. Allen, you have ended the 19-game winning streak by the Lakers. No one expected that to happen. You were hot early. You cooled off because of the defense from Tyronn Lue. How did you get it back?
He was holding me the whole time, and once he got on me, you know. But I mean, it's just, that's the way we are. You know, we play hard. We came in here, you know, expecting to win. You know, everybody already counted us out, and you know, we're not gonna act like we won it all right now, because we still have some more business ahead of us. You know, we're just gonna keep playing hard, and whatever happens, happens.
Since you have shocked everybody here, what do you take out of this game for Game 2?
We know we can win, you know, and we knew we can win before we came here. You know, everybody, you know, counted us out, like I said, but you know, they thought we were gonna get swept, you know, and that's like a slap in the face for everything that we worked for all year. And I'm just happy my teammates hung in there and we got this win.
Iverson, the #1 pick last June, when he turned 21 years of age at even 6 feet, 165 pounds. Raw lightning. Wait till you see him play. And the revolution is underway, and for the first time this season, we're running. And so is Iverson, finding Weatherspoon. Hit the front of the rim with the dunk attempt, and it's Baker on the run for the Bucks. Iverson hungry for the goal. There he goes, looking for the slam, and count it. It's going to be the first 2 points of the career of Allen Iverson by way of a goaltend against the Bucks. Score 2 for the rookie. Nick Van Exel of the Lakers saying that Iverson has the best crossover he's ever seen, period. Alley-oop off the inbounds. Robinson for Baker. Iverson in a hurry. Douglas backpedaling. Forget it.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's going to beat you. Allen Iverson has that quickness.
Iverson by Douglas, yes, and we see where Allen Iverson thrives in that wide open floor. Allen's mother, who wrote a letter to John Thompson asking him to please consider her son at Georgetown, he did. The rest, as we like to say in cliche land, is history. Newman and Cage with the board. 7 in the game. Alley-oop, stop!
Whoa! What a great pass by Iverson, and a tremendous finish by Stackhouse, as Stackhouse was pointing for the lob the entire way. Woo, my!
Iverson, this is going to be something with Stackhouse. He's slammed for 2.
Oh my.
Derek Coleman has it blocked. To the floor it goes. Good hustle by Iverson. Did he call timeout before Douglas tied him up?
No, he got fouled.
All right, that's even better.
Yeah.
Sixers eager for the field goal out of the timeout, looking Coleman's way, but he's fronted by Baker, so Iverson instead strokes the tray, the first of his career. Iverson strong to the hole. Douglas, the personal foul. Baker with 19 to lead them all as Coleman bowls into him. Iverson on the follow. Coleman now coming out onto the wing, putting it on the floor against Baker, looking down low for the cutting Iverson. So that time they brought Coleman off the blocks to let him playmate for one Allen Iverson. As Baker goes to work this time on Williams, Sixers crashing the boards. Coleman rising above the pack. Iverson all the way, yes!
Open court player, Allen Iverson. I don't see anybody around that's going to be able to stop him in the open court.
Pick and roll for the Sixers. Iverson lost it on the floor. Gets it back. Knee burns and all.
Wow.
Sixers with a fresh 24 out of it. Good look. Williams from Weatherspoon.
That's great hustle. That's great hustle right there.
And the steal. And we get a break for Iverson ahead of Perry.
There you go. Getting that turnover. Good solid defense. Getting the turnover. Pushing the basketball up.
Curry alley-oop. Oh, and Allen almost hammered it home one-handed. McLean springs Iverson. Beautiful bounce pass to Coleman, who slams for two.
John Thompson did play some backup center behind Bill Russell back in the day. John Thompson's got a vested interest here. Two of his sons. His son Ronnie actually works for the 76ers as a video coordinator. The other one, obviously, is Allen Iverson. What do you think about the young man so far?
I think he's doing very well. I think it's a lot for him to learn, but I think he's going to be a very outstanding player in this league.
Did you tell him that you thought he was ready to come into the league at this time after 2 years of college?
I told him he should stay at Georgetown for 10 years.
I don't think Jim Boeheim would have liked that.
I don't think he would have liked it, but I would have loved it.
Thanks a lot for joining us, and welcome to Philadelphia.
Pick and roll, Stackhouse, and Coleman goes awry. Iverson for three, yes!
Well, you could see it as soon as it left his hand. Good rotation, good follow through. We had a good angle to watch it. Nothing but cotton. The Sixers to within 4.
Iverson with the only 2 Sixer threes on the night. Pass for Coleman intercepted. What a play by Iverson, burning himself on the floor to come up with that loose ball. 6 seconds to shoot. Iverson blocked and goaltending on Lang. Score 2 for Allen Iverson, who leads everybody in scoring tonight with 28 points. Sixers need a field goal, then they'll be forced to foul. Iverson probing against Douglas. He's got 2 more. 30 points for Allen Iverson tonight. Stackhouse, the final shot of the game, and that'll do it. So the Sixers, in a very, very exciting beginning to this revolution, come back after being down by as many as 14. They took the 98-96 lead. Allen Iverson, a stunning NBA debut.
Perhaps it's nuclear fuel, or what happens to the spent fuel rods. Perhaps it's solar energy, but he operates so magnificently after dark. It could be youth, it could be nerves, or quite simply, it could be the man's heart. One that beats so incessantly inside this thin, live, marvelous young body. As the long NBA season grinds to its merciful conclusion, Allen Iverson is showing no mercy, playing all the minutes, scoring most of the points. Tonight, he takes aim at an ancient NBA standard established once and seemingly forever by a man called Wilt. Iverson and the Sixers meet playoff hopeful Cleveland. Next, Iverson escapes the grasp of Brandon. Stackhouse broke it loose. Allen, the bump and run, gets his first field goal. So Allen 1 for 4 in the early going. Once again, trying to become the first rookie in NBA history to get 40 or more in 4 straight. Wilt did it 3 times in his rookie year of 59-60.
As you take a look at Allen Iverson getting the bucket, going baseline, getting the bump.
Cage had been the starter at center the last 3 games. Mark Davis gets 2 for the Sixers. Sura with 5. He averages 9, and now playing the point for Terrell Brandon on the bench with the 2 personal fouls. Iverson trying to waste him, breaks his ankles, gets to the goal, and gets 2 more. The Iverson watch continues. He has 6. Iverson has it wiped away by Mills, but en route to the hoop, he draws the contact. This is the best season of his career. The 3-point shooting for Mills as Iverson really takes a beating almost every night. Allen has fellow rookie Reggie Geary. King hops into a deuce and hits it. Iverson, that's for 3, and he hits. Allen Iverson, his first field goal of the second. 10 seconds to go here before the break. Iverson against Brandon by both he and Sura. The brilliant setup for Cage, who slams for 2. Opening moments, 3rd quarter here in Cleveland. And we have a foul on Terrell Brandon. Davis off the miss by Hill. Mark Davis limited in his minutes of the first half because of fouls. Weatherspoon right at the edge of his game, just inside the arc. Iverson the steal, lined up by Furry, forget it. Allen nearly missed the layup. The Cavs are 8 for 13 tonight. That's over 61%. Iverson looks to answer with a healthy 3 of his own, and he does. Allen Iverson has dropped 18. Once again, the Sixers depleted by injuries, being hurt by the other team's bench, as Allen Iverson determined to make it happen. His 2nd straight tray, he's got 21. Iverson, tough shot, he hit it. Allen Iverson now with 23. Hendrickson posting Lang.
Iverson instead wants Bobby Sura strong to the cup. Yes, and a foul. Allen Iverson with just the right English. Now to the line looking for the three-point play. Iverson nose to nose with Geary. Thinking three. Strong to the goal, gets two as he plowed right into Lang.
He really did, got away with an offensive foul right there.
Sura has played well tonight, 16 points, 9 assists right now, trying to contain Iverson, who goes strong to the goal and gets two.
Wow.
Allen Iverson with 29. Mills, a clean look at a three. Up for grabs, Iverson, it's a 3-on-1. Allen fakes the pass and finishes it off. Iverson with 31, so 5 straight for him with 30 or more. Brandon runs off the ball, loses Overton. Neither Lang nor Marshall could come up with it. Iverson for three, yes! Allen Iverson with 34 points, just 6 away from the record, and the Sixers have it to 7. We have a call away from the play.
Bobby Sura bumping Allen Iverson.
Iverson to work again against Brandon, crosses over, strong to the goal. Wait a second. They say a calming violation on Allen Iverson, who takes out his frustrations by running the full length of the court. Allen, that's for three. Yes! Allen Iverson with 39, just 1 from Wilt Chamberlain's long-standing rookie record. Iverson for the record, yes, and there it is! Allen Iverson, 4 straight with 40 or more, breaking the Wilt Chamberlain standard that had stood for 37 years. Iverson continues to work off the ball. Sura tracks him. Iverson, tough shot, and he hit it. What a shot by Allen Iverson, who's dropped 43.
He's fun to watch, isn't he?
And that is a new Thunder Arena record, 32 points and a half by Allen Iverson. Sixers have it in a 9-point game. Frankie King. Iverson up, and yes, and there it is. A career high for Allen Iverson. He's got 45. Only Michael Jordan has gotten to this level against the defensive-minded Cavaliers, and we thought going in it would be very tough to drop 40 against Cleveland, but Iverson has managed to do it. Bumped by Brandon. Yes! Does it count? No basket. Sixers down 9. Iverson again to the goal. Yes! Does that count? No, that doesn't count either. The clocks are virtually identical. Iverson, there he goes again. Short. Stackhouse misses on the putback. Iverson is fouled in the act of shooting. And the Sixer bench is roaring with that one as Allen Iverson marches to the line looking for 50 points. That's 49. He's got it. The first Sixers since Dana Barros did it March 14th, 1995. Allen Iverson with 39 in the second half and 50 for the night. So against the defensive-minded Cleveland Cavaliers, Allen Iverson on 17 for 32 shooting, 11 for 18 from the line, scores 50. In the midst of a streak where he has already dropped 44 twice and another game of 40. Simply amazing.
What a week.
And finally, a starter in the All-Star game this weekend from Georgetown, number 3, Allen Iverson.
Van Horn and Ratliff will jump it up. Mike Mathis will toss it in the air. Final game before the All-Star break, and the Nets control the tap. Here from the First Union Center in Philly. Iverson, the jump shot, tough. 2-2. Snow gives up his dribble. Here's Iverson getting involved. Baseline drive on a dish for Hill. And he banks it home.
McElvain did the right thing, try to help.
Iverson, the jumper.
It's really becoming automatic, isn't it? The knockdown jumper.
Spread the floor. Here's Iverson. Now Marbury with him. The leaner. Creative off the window.
Oh my goodness. I mean, just to slide by, a little kiss at the end of it.
Van Horn, shot clock winding down.
No. Oh, they get away with it.
They did. Kittle's got the 3 off in time, but Lynch took it away from Fight. And Iverson basket hanging. George Lynch found it.
I think what happened, too, the Nets thought it was a shot clock violation. Everybody stood still.
Allen Iverson zigzagging to the goal. Scott Burrell missing for the first time from 3-point range tonight. 21-point lead. Iverson. 2-pointer.
Well, if anything, you close out, you force him to the 2, and you're looking for some help.
Iverson fading away, and that is pretty.
Tell you what, he's one of those guys that can unload quickly, get his team back in it quickly.
4 to shoot. Iverson finds Snow, a 3. Rainbow delivery goes down.
Nice work by Kittles to get around that staggered screen.
Iverson. Cross court for Snow.
Can't lay off him. He just bites you.
10 points for Marbury, and that finally ends the scoreless streak for New Jersey. Allen Iverson, the jump shot. Nets went 8.5 minutes without a field goal. But they still lead by 2.
Big thing of the jump shot's got to go to the rim.
Kittles, the flip. McIlvain mistimed the jump as it hung on the rim. Here's Iverson forcing the action. Bounce for Snow. Count it, and a foul!
What a switch to the left by Snow.
Inside, backdoor cut. Geiger got it to Iverson. Off the deflection. Baseline drive, and he works his way in.
Nobody else could get through there. That was simply amazing.
Gill takes it to the goal. Trying for the big finish. Snow taps it out. Iverson open floor. Lays it home.
One hustle by Snow. That was up for grabs. Just a wonderful effort.
Here's Iverson off the timeout and a soft touch.
How soft and how quick.
Iverson off the window and it rims in.
How tough. Use it all.
Iverson, 1.5 minutes to play. Jumper. He's got it.
He's got onions.
Marbury, 10 to shoot. Switch off with Lynch. 5 on the clock. Van Horn, corner jump. Book it!
Oh, a 3! Knock it down. A little onions for the youth. And off of Marbury. Drive, draw, suckage and kick.
90-87, New Jersey. 24 seconds to play. Iverson
for the tie! Unbelievable. Oh, sauteed onions. Got to get free.
Nets can hold for 1 shot. No timeout. They won't use one.
They're going to do it on the run. It'll usually be a drive and draw. It may be a jump shot on the wing.
Marbury has to get it across.
Oh, they get a violation.
10-second call. Nets turn it over. Stephon took his time and it cost him. Marbury is arguing, but he is wrong.
Once it hits the 10-second call, right on the number of 24 hits 14, it's a violation.
90 apiece.
They got to clear.
Iverson. Nets have lost twice on buzzer beaters this season. Iverson makes his move. The floater. No good. Ratliff the follow. The tap in. Count it. Count it. Larry Hughes. Sixers win at the buzzer.
And a very interesting matchup is Tracy McGrady at 6'8", Allen Iverson at 6 foot. This is going to be an interesting matchup for both players because of the quickness of Iverson and the size of McGrady. Vince Carter and Allen Iverson are going to put on a show tonight. I'm not saying that they're going to shoot 50% or whatever. I'm just telling you, these two All-Stars know what it's like to be flamboyant. We're going to see some of that tonight. Christie's shot was a little flat there. Snow ahead to Iverson. Right down the lane. There's that quickness on the iron and in.
Yeah, that's trouble right there. Once Allen Iverson gets in the middle, it's game over.
Iverson driving again into the paint and gets fouled by McGrady. We're told that George Lynch has sprained his medial collateral ligament and is not likely to return. And that's hard luck right there. Nice drive by Iverson.
Iverson adjusting, John, getting that ball up nice and high, just lofting it up there.
Iverson now trying to break down Christie. He actually shoved him. Jumper from outside by Snow, and Butch Carter immediately to the officials on that.
Well, you wonder how they can miss a call like that. Kind of obvious.
Iverson rattles down a 3, and that's something you don't want to see. Ooh, Kevin Willis had a big rebound and then got hammered in there. He was looking for a foul. Iverson now with a quick push up the floor. Stops, dumps it down to Tyrone Hill, who drops it over the iron.
Del Curry rattles down, won't stay down. Antonio Davis no good. Tyrone Hill then comes up with the rebound and finds Eric Snow. Iverson underneath. Sixers now on a 13-4 run and shooting over 60% in this quarter. Right to Snow. Ahead to Iverson. On the glass, that'll be goaltending call on Christie. Carter looking for Antonio Davis. Oh, Iverson came over nicely and forces the turnover and a quick push up the floor. Oh, and McGrady underneath stayed with him but commits the foul. Iverson on the floor around Oakley and gets fouled. Foul is on McGrady. Iverson comes up shooting, buries the long jumper.
Allen Iverson's a streaky player, John. He gets on one of these rolls and he can put up a lot of points in a hurry.
Well, Iverson, quick move, gets it up, plus the foul.
Oh my, that was a big time move right there. John, watching him go to the bucket, it almost seems like it's in slow motion. He gets up there, just hangs in the air and flips it up there. Watch this move. Just get it up there, look at that.
Snow now. Iverson trying to lose Alvin Williams and does. Just terrific without the basketball. Kevin Willis picking up his second foul. Michael Stewart steps up on Iverson. Now Iverson drives. Oh, somehow got that thing over the iron.
Once Allen Iverson gets in a groove like this, John, it's scary to think what he can do.
Iverson shooting. Iverson burying it. Iverson picked up by Muggsy Bogues. And comes up gunning and comes up dropping in another deuce. Iverson again quickly into the paint and quickly with the finger roll. Iverson trying to shed himself of Muggsy Bogues, which is no easy task.
How do you stop that right there?
Muggsy down trying to defend. Doing a great job moving his feet to stay with him, but Iverson shoots the jumper over him anyway. Iverson this time with Alvin Williams on him. Drives on him, floats it, and drops in another 40 for Iverson. Iverson again gives it to Snow now. Back out to Iverson. In for a closer look. Jump shot is good. You had the feeling that when the two All-Stars went head-to-head, I mean, you can't stop that. I don't want to, you don't want to gush over the guy.
And Allen Iverson getting a big round of applause here from the crowd.
The Raptors lose their second straight as the Philadelphia 76ers win at 106-93. The Sixers shooting 55% to post the victory.
The adrenaline is flowing. I'm sure some butterflies swirling around as well as the Bucks and Sixers get ready for Game 7.
For Allen Iverson, he told me that he just didn't get much sleep last night. This morning after the shoot around at 10:30 a.m., he went back home and tried to take a nap but could only muster an hour. Iverson said that in big events like this, you have to see it before it happens. Allen Iverson told me that he has seen himself and the 76ers going to the NBA Finals.
Iverson again with the drive. That's what Larry Brown said he wanted from him early. To drive, not settle for the early jump shot.
Well, the problem is if he drives and the defense hasn't moved, it's difficult.
Iverson for three.
Milwaukee on pace to set a record for fewest free throws in a 7-game series. Finally getting to the line.
Iverson continues his good shooting from the fourth quarter of Game 6. He has struggled from the field almost the entire series, but now starting to find it at the right time. Iverson drives past Ray Allen and goes right at Irvin Johnson. Cassell nearly falls down, but turns it over. Oh, terrific ball fake from Allen Iverson.
If you get people complaining when they play out of control, Cassell the last time, Eric Snow, but the reality is you got to control the ball.
There's another turnover. Iverson draws the foul on Lindsey Hunter. Trying to stop Mutombo. They double team him.
Wide open.
Iverson. Mutombo was a nice screen in the lane as Iverson had a clear path. A 6-0 run now by Philadelphia.
Milwaukee has to live with this, and that argument, Steve, that you came at the top of the show, they don't need Brian Williams. How about right now with foul trouble for Irvin Johnson? Ever since Carl told Sam Cassell to start passing the ball, Milwaukee is falling apart offensively.
And Iverson takes advantage. That turnover for the Bucks was their 8th, and the Sixers have only 1.
Now, we were listening to George Karl when he said, value the ball, no more turnovers, and they have made 3 since then. This shot.
No go for Ray Allen, and Iverson to Raja Bell. And the run is 12 straight points for the Sixers. Back up by 3. Iverson for 3. He's got 16 points. And the Sixers back up by 4. Mutombo, a little hip check on Ray Allen. Another 3 for Iverson.
George Karl needs a timeout desperately. Jack it up and down. Jack up threes.
Iverson, of course, had 26 points in the 4th quarter of Game 6. He's got 11 already here in the 2nd quarter, and there's still over 5.5 to play. Iverson. 21 for Iverson.
Terrific 2nd quarter for Iverson so far, 13. And trying to add to that total with this drive.
Kicks it out. Raja Bell for 3. It's good. Raja Bell. A huge spark off the bench for the Sixers, who go up by 10. Iverson knocks it down. Allen Iverson. Not only the 23 points, but he also has 4 assists in the game.
For Philadelphia here in the 3rd. Get to the hoop. Create foul trouble for Milwaukee.
Iverson continues to shoot the ball well. He's got 25.
But when he gets moving without the ball and everybody gets involved, it's so much easier for the entire team.
Cassell goes right at Iverson again. And like you said, Steve, Iverson is not backing away despite those 3 fouls. McKee, oh, he threaded the needle. Not a lot of room to get that pass in there. Aaron McKee with his 10th assist of the game. Snow to Iverson. Inside. And a foul. And Iverson will shoot 2. Sam Cassell, upset with a call, picks up his 2nd. Iverson puts it in. 31 for Iverson. Cassell off the mark. Iverson. Oh, what a bounce pass. Jermaine Jones puts the Sixers back up by 8. Shot clock turned off. Final seconds, 3rd quarter. Iverson double team. Hoist up the 3. It's good. At the buzzer. 35 for Allen Iverson. And the Sixers equal their largest lead of the game. Let's send it to Jim Gray.
All right, Mike, Ray Allen is getting ready to check back into the game. After that Allen Iverson 3-pointer, they're going to need him.
Iverson is calling the crowd out. At the top of this game, we said that these 7th games where it's all on one night, who is the best player? Up to this point, it has been Allen Iverson with huge support from Mutombo.
Iverson gets it inside. Mutombo drops it in.
Beautiful.
Iverson leaning in off the glass. Allen Iverson exploding here in Game 7.
Well,
he's got 40.
What we know is they should have never let him have that 26-point quarter in Milwaukee because he's alive and well.
Iverson.
7 in the quarter for Iverson.
Dr. J watching right now as the Sixers lead by 15.
So many great players have played in this town. Wilt Chamberlain, Dr. J, Moses Malone, and now Allen Iverson. Charles Barkley, throw him into that list. Iverson's done it all. He's got 42 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. The smallest guy in the court has played the biggest of games. And that's what the MVP is all about. That's been the difference here.
We're midway through the 4th.
And over 50% shooting.
Backdoor. And Iverson foul, goes crashing to the floor. Chance of MVP. Now 43 for Iverson. Of course, in that Toronto series, it's amazing. The difference between winning and losing is small. Vince Carter hits that shot at the end of Game 7. It's the Raptors who are in the finals, but that's been the Sixers story all season and certainly during the playoffs. Battling and coming away with the big victories. And Iverson has enjoyed every minute here at the First Union Center throughout this season of the playoffs.
What a player.
And many thought that scene would not happen. Those two, look at the smile.
That hug.
And for the first time in 18 years, the Sixers are going back to the NBA Finals.
Allen, what does this mean to you to make it to the finals?
Everything. It means everything, you know. I worked hard all season. We became a team from day one, and I just feel good about this. I mean, without my teammates, no way this would be possible. Coach and the rest of the coaching staff, the fans in Philadelphia, without those people, none of it would be possible. I'm just glad to share it with them.
There was just a wonderful embrace between you and your family and Larry Brown right here and his family. Talk a little bit how you two have come together.
I love him, you know. He made me so much stronger, you know, as a person and a basketball player. And he helped me all through my career ever since he got here. And I'm just glad, you know, to play under Coach Brown. He's a great coach. He's the best coach in the league, best coach in the world. And I'm glad to have the opportunity to play for him.
Alan, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you in the final.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight for both ball clubs. At 10 that will get on the floor to start it, brought to you by Ford. Philadelphia's blazing 23 up and 8 down. George Lynch and Tyrone Hill at the forwards, and Theo Ratliff, #1 in the NBA in block shots, mans the middle. And in the backcourt for Larry Brown Sixers, it'll be Aaron McKee for the injured Eric Snow. With McKee as a starter, this ball club has not missed a beat. They've gone 5-2. Allen Iverson, who continues to amaze with slight of build, but his tremendous physical gifts on the basketball floor. Had 41 last night. Cavaliers 16 up, 14 down. Lamont Murray's been playing very well of late. He'll man the small forward. Clarence Weatherspoon averages almost a double-double. And Chris Mihm, 18 points, 15 rebounds, both career highs in the middle for the Cavaliers in the loss to Milwaukee. In the backcourt, leading scorer Andre Miller at 15.4 points per game. And the Gund Arena starting debut, it's been a long time coming. Toledo Macumber High. Player of the Year at Ohio State in the Big Ten, Jim Jackson. Iverson to raise up and ring it. 41 last night did Allen Iverson drop on the Seattle Sonics as he went 15 of 30 from the floor. Iverson will step through a Ratliff pick and bury the jumper. Allen Iverson has all 4 for the Sixers. Iverson with that jump step to the rim and float it home. Cavaliers lead is 9. Iverson to use a Tyrone Hill pick and will step back with a triple that he'll drain.
It's just a tough shot there against very good defense by Andre Miller to challenge him.
Iverson tried to turn the corner. Oh, look at Allen Iverson hanging in the air and then depositing that short jumper. Now Iverson will fade away. Ratliff tried to keep it alive. Cedric Henderson to come away with it. And had the basketball ripped out of his hands by Tyrone Hill. Iverson put it down, and one more coming from the line. Iverson quickly to the offensive end. The baseline, Allen Iverson to bury that short jumper. He's got 17. Jim Jackson gave it back up. Aaron McKee. Cavaliers having all kinds of problems now, transition-wise, as Allen Iverson will float to the rim and put it down. Allen Iverson has it absolutely going on here tonight. He is scorching. Iverson with 21. Jim Jackson looking to take Aaron McKee. That twisting jumper too strong. Chris Mihm on the offensive glass. Got it up and down, and oh, now Chris Mihm has come down with his knee being grasped in obvious pain. Cavaliers got to get a foul. Iverson to triple, and he'll bury it. 3 points. Allen Iverson is gone ballistic here at the gun. 3 points. Iverson has tripled. He has 24 here in the first half. Iverson will step back and stick it again. He's got 30. And Jimmy threw it away. Allen Iverson stepped in the passing lane. Iverson got bounced by Jackson. Will fade away, fill it up, and one more coming from the line. Andre Miller felt Iverson lowered his shoulder, and Iverson with a jump stop to the hole. Count that. And one more coming from the line on a Robert Traylor personal foul. Manny, let's mark this down now. With 7 minutes left, the Cavaliers have got back to within 5, but not anymore. Make it 7 as Allen Iverson will drain that baseline jumper, the rainbow jumper that went. Allen Iverson scorching is going to lift it and knock out a 3. Iverson.
I'm convinced now. He's got 41. I'd say just go run at him, get the ball out of his hands, make somebody else shoot it.
Allen Iverson, Kevin Ollie, what he wants here. Iverson with a stutter step. Lifted over the top of Andre Miller, and it goes. And that will end quarter number 3 with Philadelphia up by 8. Iverson will step back and stick it. What an offensive performance from the shooter out of Georgetown, Allen Iverson, who has 46. Iverson, Kukoc, Ratliff, Lynch.
And Aaron McKee. Iverson will step back and stroke it. Allen Iverson, half a century here in the gun. He's got 50. Iverson crossed over. Iverson on the run, and that goes. He's got 52. And now, though Allen Iverson is just going to handle it and dribble it out as this one is over at the gun. The Cavaliers fall to the Philadelphia 76ers 107-103 as Allen Iverson sets a gun arena record with his 54-point performance, shattering his own 50 mark in here some 3 seasons ago.
This is a 76er team that began the season at 15-4. They lost 20 of the next 30 games. Things looked on the bleak side, but following the All-Star break, they flourished. They won 15 of 17. They went 48-34, but they did finish the regular season losing 5 of their last 8 games. The Sixers, the number 4 seed in the East, and the Hornets, the number 5 seed, as they finish at 47-35.
This very easily could be the Eastern Conference Finals. If these two teams were not meeting here in the first round in this bracket, it would not surprise me one bit if they both made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Eric Snow also has had a solid season and has played well in the 3 games against the Hornets. Iverson opens up with the jumper. And here is Iverson.
Well, like Larry Brown said, we seem to play our best games when Allen comes out in the first couple of minutes and starts moving the basketball, but I think he'll take those first 2 shots to get him off to a quick start.
Iverson with the steal. Iverson slowed it down, trying to draw the foul, and Allen Iverson with all 6 Philadelphia calls. Iverson, yes. And Allen Iverson has been on fire. He's 4 for 4 from the field. Both clubs now having difficulty getting shots to drop. Iverson. Yes, and the foul.
Well, that's the answer. The first time he was too wide open. There was nobody within 20 feet of him.
Look out. Hornets wanted a foul, not called. Here's Tyrone Hill running the break. It counts. And the foul. A beautiful lead pass by Iverson, who was able to push it ahead to Hill. McKee, yes. 76ers lead at 23-17. Iverson. Oh, what a pass. Although Hill gave it right back. Beautiful feed, and Hill is able to slam it down. Allen Iverson doing it in every category. 11 points, 6 assists. Iverson, yes. 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 7-point, 76er lead. Shot clock is down to 6. Iverson, yes. That's his first field goal in the second quarter. Iverson, yes. And the 76ers tied at 38. Here's Iverson. 8-0 run by the 76ers. Allen Iverson, 21 points plus 6 assists. Here's Iverson. Yes, able to lean back to find the room. 76ers lead by 5. Here's Iverson feeling the physical play again and still able to hit and draws the foul. Iverson setting it up on Ortman. Snow, yes, another assist for Allen Iverson. 10-1 run by the Hornets. Oh, Allen Iverson from downtown. And the Sixers lead 70-68. Aaron McKee, Eric Snow, Allen Iverson, and the 3-guard set for Larry Brown. And Iverson gets it going. So Allen Iverson now has 37. Iverson, yes. 39 points for Allen Iverson.
Ortman keeps going over the top of screens, and Iverson keeps fading to the baseline for the open jump shot.
Iverson with a catch and shoot. Make it 41 points for Allen Iverson, who has scored 40-plus 8 times in postseason play prior to tonight. Iverson, yes. Stacey Ortman not able to get outside to contest Allen Iverson. 43 for, oh, the steal in the bucket. The Sixers lead by 7. Nice play. for Iverson.
Iverson with 3 from downtown. 3 of the 4 starting guards all have 5 fouls right now in this game. The only one that's not close is Allen Iverson. He only has 1 personal foul, but he does have a bunch of points.
48 points for Iverson. Shot clock to 5. Mashburn. And McKee able to get to the rebound. Allen Iverson's career high in postseason play. 54 against Toronto, May of 2001. Iverson, what a move! Yes! Another 3 for Iverson! 51 points for Iverson, and the Sixers lead 92-84. Iverson wide open coming off the screen. Yes! 53 points for Iverson. The Sixers 94. And the Hornets 88 out of 40 seconds. Iverson with the step. Here's Iverson. Yes! And that's a playoff career high. 55 points for Iverson. Sixers lead 96-90 with a half minute remaining in the 4th.
Critical turnovers at critical times in the game. That's been the difference in this game between New Orleans and the Sixers. Plus that guy right there, you'd have to say he's the difference.
The Philadelphia 76ers take game 1 of this best of 7. The Sixers 98 and the Hornets 90. Allen Iverson with a playoff career high 55 points.
Iverson. Eric Snow and the 76ers open the scoring.
And you can just see, Bob, even on these plays now, the variety of places and ways sending Iverson to his left that time. He kicks out.
AI with an assist on this one to Kenny Thomas.
Just the variety of places and areas that he gets the ball.
5-4 Atlanta. Iverson off the glass and good.
Exhibit C of my point of how he just scores any kind of way. Doesn't matter.
Oh, steal by Iverson. He's led the league 3 straight years, going on 4.
Just finds opportunities as Iverson to make that steal.
Jackson outside. Here's Iverson for 3. Good. Allen Iverson. 7 first quarter points, and the Sixers go back in front 15-13. Iverson. Good.
See, and the book says make him go left. And he was like, you want me to go back left again?
Iverson finding the rhythm on his shot. 11 in the first quarter. Philadelphia basketball. And Iverson. Again, Vaughn forcing him left. AI goes that way. Kick out to John Salmons. And he nails a 3-pointer. He's hit 46% of his threes. This second-year man from the University of Miami, John Salmons.
What's happening right now is that the Sixers are hitting some perimeter shots, and they've taken a little lead, and the temptation would be to, Iverson may be in one of those zones, would be to alter what you're doing.
AI gets into the paint. That's what we're talking about, his dribble penetration into the lane. He's so dangerous. Iverson driving, Iverson off the glass and good.
Well, look too easy. I mean, if you're going to run him to his left, you got to have help there waiting.
Iverson rainbows at home. 20 points for AI. Now it is Iverson faking.
You don't want to bail him out, though. See, that's what you don't want to do. You just want to make him keep shooting with that hand in his face, but don't let him take the rhythm jumper and get an easier shot.
Iverson is open and bangs it in.
Another jumper going to his left for Iverson.
Here's Iverson driving, dishing. McCaskill up and in, the former Hawk. He started the year with Atlanta last year. Played 11 games before being waived in early December. A little more arc on that shot, but off the mark.
Would be in order.
Iverson looking to give the Sixers the lead.
Tell you what, Iverson has a very nice rhythm to his game tonight. His perimeter shot is very good tonight.
Mark Jackson short. Rebound. How did Jog not get that? Iverson knocks down a 3. Boy, I thought Jock Vaughn was going to get that one, and it seemed to bounce right
threw his hand around the air. Very nice guy, smile on his face. Last 6 years under Larry Brown.
That's right.
Sat very contently. He just moved one chair over.
That's right. Everything.
And now he's got more faces than Lon Chaney Jr. Here's Iverson up and in. AI, my goodness, 31 points. Iverson, runner, short, and a foul. On Jock Vaughn. Cross court, Iverson for three. Man, he is on it tonight.
Yeah.
36 for AI, his third three-pointer. Snow, good. Eric Snow with 6. 82-70. Sixers back in front by 12.
I mean, it reminds you when you talk about great players being able to make everybody around them better or make the team better with their presence and their play. Classic case of it right here when you look at what Allen Iverson is working with on the floor, and Hawks unable to really make a dent.
Make it 41.
Well, again, that's not Glover's fault on that one, though. They tell him to take away his right. He goes left, walks his right down, and gets an easy two.
AI, 43.
Boy, plenty. Raining jumpers. Allen Iverson.
Iverson. 45. Allen Iverson.
My goodness. And look at
standing ovation. 27 in the second half. Drives, shoots. Man, he is unconscious.
Boy.
Unconscious.
Just on fire.
47 for Iverson. He's 20 of 33.
JT forcing him to his left. That philosophy has not worked very well tonight.
And JT drops him. Free throws coming for Iverson.
You know, and some people may not like the fact that Iverson's going for 50 and how the fans are reacting to it. But I certainly can appreciate fans that acknowledge an outstanding effort and they respond and are appreciative of it. And you have certain crowds that are more aware of that and in tune with that as others. But I like to see it. I like to see this in NBA arenas or in any sporting event. When you see excellence like that, you acknowledge it, recognize it, appreciate it.
The last time AI scored 50 plus was January the 15th last season when he put 58 on the board against Houston, his career high. Comes off to a standing ovation. Ed Snyder, who signs the checks, approves.
Indeed.
Iverson had 40 on Sunday, 16 out of 33. He did not hit a three-pointer in 3 attempts. Iguodala with the first basket of the night. Andre Iguodala, the rookie from Arizona. Corliss Williamson penetrates, kicks it out. Allen Iverson.
He can play silky basketball. Very quick, knows how to pull up on the jumpers. You all know about Iverson.
Earlier this week, they were up in Denver after trailing by 18 in the second half. So they've had the better of it and the worst of it this week. Mike James. Down for Iverson. The next whistle will bring a timeout. We're under 6 minutes with 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. And there it is. Iverson count the basket. Fouled by Godzarich.
The guy's a point guard. Guys to be a great one. I mean, he's a great one. He's a great player.
But he's been a volume 2 his entire career. And he can hit the 3.
He's one of the most difficult people in the NBA to defend.
Well, it appeared over the years that he was given carte blanche, the green light, whatever you want to say, to do whatever he wanted to score the basketball. It was as if they didn't have any other players on the floor offensively. There's Kyle Korver. Could it be maturity in Allen Iverson? Maybe he has decided that it's a team game all of a sudden.
Well, hey, let's face it, a lot of it's been on him and some of the way he's played, too. But look at this. He's having one of those nights, and when he has one of those nights and he's in the groove, you're going to have a problem. A lot of the issues and things and the problems he's had, you know, he's been a difficult guy, and a lot of it comes from him, but he is stroking it tonight. This guy can play. Eddie House can play, and some team was going to get in. The Bucks did, and how can that guy play? When Iverson's got his jumpers going, Jim, you got a nightmare in front of you.
21 for Allen Iverson. Speaking of Henry Bibby, the USC job is going to open up on Monday, apparently. Rick Macheras reportedly will step aside after taking the job a few days ago. Iverson has 23. What are you going to do when Zaza's in the game with Pfizer?
Oh, that's no problem.
25 for Allen Iverson.
In the meantime, Iverson's jumper tonight is as pure as it gets. Whoa.
Well, you know what?
Bring everybody, guys.
He has 27. 4 points for Joe Smith. He has 6 rebounds. Sharing Bucks honors in the rebounding category with Zendon Hamilton. There is no stopping Allen Iverson tonight. 31 points. 32. And now 33.
And of course, the game plan is when you have Iverson deep like that, you want to try to contain him and keep him in the corner. Don't let him come back out and then have all the angles and all the view. Right here. He's so quick. Though you think you've got him contained and you don't, there's another jumper.
35 now on 13 of 18 shooting. 38 for Iverson.
And Jim, he had Desmond Mason right in his grill, all the way up on him, making it a fadeaway tough shot. It kisses down and out, back in. He is so quick. And he accomplishes a lot with his quickness, both not just offensively, but defensively also.
Iverson, 46.
You know, it's interesting too, Jim. There are fast people guarding him.
Sixers up 10 with the ball. Shot clock at 10 for Iverson. He cradles, gives it up. Allen Iverson creating that basket.
Well, when you have a big guy switch up on him, like Pfizer had to do in that case, I mean, what can he do? He's trying to squeeze him. He's going to blow by him, and that leaves a man open on the baseline.
Iguodala.
Sweet. He gets out of the break. No one picks him up for the second time, and that's impressive.
Joe Smith fouls Allen Iverson. 50 points for Allen Iverson.
Sometimes when one guy has a mega game, you know, the rest of the guys are non-factors.
Joe Smith got clobbered, never made it into the front court. Allen Iverson has the highest scoring game in the league this season, 54 points. 116-97, the final. Allen Iverson, 54 points, 17 of 29, 16 of 21 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
Welcome back to Philadelphia. The Magic and the Philadelphia 76ers getting together for the 4th and final time this year. The Magic have won the 2 of the previous 3 meetings. Rebound off the miss. Iverson racing up the floor. Misses the shot. I think Francis had a handful of jersey as Iverson drove by. Iverson gets the loose ball.
David, you get the feeling he's going at a different speed than everybody else?
Always. Randy Hill, who has 8 of the 10, the All-Star. Looked like he got hacked on the arm, but must have been all ball from Kyle Korver. Iverson pushing the action once again and scores. Bad basketball team back there. They were both very young, however. Iverson under the rim and reverses it in. Korver with that quick trick. And the ball tipped around, and the Sixers come up with the loose ball. Iverson for 2. 10 points for Allen Iverson. Christie's shot is way off target. Iverson is spending a lot of time in the paint. And the foul. This one on Tony Bateen. Mark Jackson was double-teamed. Iverson covered by Nelson. Iverson behind the screen, fires in another jumper. Orlando going to zone up this time with Grant Hill on the point. Throw it inside to D'Alembert, then outside to Iverson. And Iverson just steps right through there and lays it in.
Steve Francis gets a poke in the eye.
Drops the ball. Iverson picks it up. D'Alembert drops it, so the Magic have a chance to get out of this. But Iverson makes him pay. 21 for Allen Iverson. Francis is on the deck. Iverson with the jumper. 15-point lead again for the 76ers. Grant Hill unable to finish. Iverson, his eyes light up as Cato, the only defender there, and he fires in the jumper. 27 for Allen Iverson. Iverson will have his season average in the first half. Cato can't find the basket tonight. He's got 1 field goal, and that's it so far. Iverson. Nice job by Christie to keep him out of the lane that time.
And if you're thinking Kobe Bryant and LeBron James who could do those same things, you're right, but that's fast company.
Wow. Iverson spectacular again. Iverson hounded by Nelson. The shot is good. And that hurts. After battling back to within 11, Iverson knocks down a 3-point field goal, giving him
40 points for the game. Iverson takes it on the inbounds pass and launches a three and drills it. 43 for Iverson.
David, I thought Allen Iverson lost the handle on that ball, but squared it right to Iguodala.
Iverson to the basket again. He's got 47. Iverson adds 2 more. We are seeing something special tonight. Allen Iverson, 54 points in the game. Iverson with 54 points in the game, make it 56. 2 shy of a career record for Allen Iverson. Iverson will go to the line. That makes 59 for Iverson. Now he'll go for 60 with the second. There it is, 60 points for Allen Iverson and a 13-point lead for his team. And Allen says, here, you take it, Willie. I think I'm done for the night. Standing ovation for Iverson as time ticks away in the 4th quarter. Willie Green's 3 is no good. And that is the end of the game.
Allen Iverson, the point guard now for Philadelphia. Chris Webber, another scorer.
Moore is one of those guys that is continuing to improve his quickness defensively.
Iverson down Main Street. Joe Smith misses. Webber with a rebound. Iverson threads the needle, bounce pass to Korver for 3.
Now, Korver can shoot it. He doesn't prove it just on that shot. However, that's an example of what he can do.
Iverson penetrates. It all relates to the pass. When the Bucks pass the ball, they shoot well. When they shoot well, they play defense because the ball goes through the basket and the opponent has to wait that split second.
And that's all called team basketball. Iverson, another tough shot. He makes tons of them. Boy, he's continued to perfect his jumper throughout his career, hasn't he, Jim?
Allen Iverson and one.
He is spunky. He had no shot at it. It was not offered up.
So you weren't quite as gracious as Oscar. Is that what you're saying? Iguodala from Iverson.
No, because, well, Oscar's number hadn't been retired yet. Don't you wonder, though? I mean, I really would like to know the story. Did Iguodala go to Webber and say, hey, look, I know this is your number, you can have it? Or did Webber just say, I want it, or did the club take it?
What do you think? The guy's a rookie. Iverson drives to score. Iverson works in the paint again.
How about it? Spectacular. And it's commonplace for him. And Iverson is off to one, Jim. He may be headed into that realm again of 40 and above the way he started out.
Probably the best 6-foot player in the league, huh? Allen Iverson.
I guess. Look at that, Jim. And Iverson has always been a guy that can play defense. If you're going to win games and be a good defensive team, you have to deal on the ball and then, of course, have your defensive scheme set up. And our coaches do a great job of that. He's off and running.
Red has had big games against Philadelphia, averaging 28.6 over the first 2. Iverson is lighting it up again.
When you are as quick as he is and you're an outstanding shooter, that combination is deadly.
Iverson just going after it again. McKee from Iverson, that's a 3-pointer.
Iverson very often out of rhythm. He's not. He's just a very steady, outstanding basketball player, and he's going to do this to you. So the Bucks defense has to be better because they're shooting almost 62% from the field. There's another turn.
Greg asked us a question during the pregame show tonight that was interesting. He said, is Allen Iverson the best player in the league? He's playing like it right now, but I kind of scoffed at that. You have Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal. You can call 1-800-4NBA-TIX. And you can always log on at Bucks.com. That gives Allen Iverson 24. Iverson gets a hand on the pass and lays it in. Bucks have 3 men in double figures. Williams has 11. Iverson, the only player in double figures and the only player with 30 points. Iverson and one. Iverson wanted to throw a tough pass, held up on it, takes the 3. Wow. 37 for Allen Iverson.
Drop below the screen, he makes you pay.
It seems the Sixers are always looking for Allen Iverson, and why not? 40 or more games this season. He sits on 40 tonight. Iverson for 3. My goodness. That's 45. Iverson. Three-pointer. He has 48. Allen Iverson will probably just dribble it out. There it is. Iverson leaves a winner again.
This is Corver. Nice delivery to Iverson. Comes up, scored, counted the foul again. Allen Iverson initiating contact. Philadelphia, just like last night, getting off to a nice start. They lead 8-2. Iverson whips it. Iguodala comes up firing 3. Nothing but net for Andre Iguodala on an 11-0 run for Philadelphia. Iverson took it. Allen Iverson in this ball game now for Philadelphia with 6. Well, if you want to compare that, how about Philadelphia? Speaking of the different franchise, Donovan McNabb, draft day, Philly fans booed. They wanted Ricky Williams. Iverson, the push pass, Hunter with a dunk.
Beautiful look. Stephen Hunter, give him credit running the floor. Raptors, poor job, communication and transition D.
Here's Iverson, 3 from 20.
I mean, a wonderful performance so far by Iverson.
Iverson wants to go one-on-one with Calderon. Now comes up on a crossover, rim, good.
The great ones get the roll, Chuck.
6 of 7 from the floor, 14 points. The delivery, Iverson to Hunter, a dunk, and 1. And it's Iverson again, matched up against Calderon. He is in the zone, folks. He is in the zone. And we're not talking about 4-1-6. We're talking about the AI zone. Elon stripped the ball and threw it away, but turns it over. Iverson with a little hop and a skip and a score. Allen Iverson with 21. Iverson comes up shooting and scoring. Well,
tough shot. Mike,
you need a go-to guy, you got one.
Draped all over him.
Now this is Weber, the open look. Can't get Chris Webber a good mid-range jumper with nobody contesting.
And he's such a terrific shooter from that range, Chuck. It's too easy in transition. Just allowing AI to pull up and drill it.
It's James. Down to the lane, to the top. Got stripped and turn it over. And now Philadelphia in transition. Here's Iverson. Behind the back to Hunter with a dunk.
Great play. Iguodala very patient, and AI unselfish play. Oh, what a beautiful cut off the ball by Iverson, and that was laid in there perfectly. Threading the needle, see wet. Beautiful little give and go, back cut. AI, quick release.
Iverson. 33 for Allen Iverson. Here's James running around the baseline with a pitch out to Bonnie, threw it away. Allen Iverson on the runway with the layup.
So frustrating. Sam Mitchell going to call a timeout right now.
Here's Iverson with a pull up on baseline. So smooth, Allen Iverson. And Bosch turned it over. Iverson, Weber to the cup. Turnover, killing the Raptors. Iguodala with a career high 6 triples.
Entertaining if you like offense, Chuck.
This ball game is over 121-115 Philadelphia. So the Sixers win the home and home as the Raptors drop to 0-8 and get ready for the Celtics. Friday night, Philadelphia improves to 6-3.
When we were with Allen Iverson today, it was nice to see his classy response to the snub of what happened with USA Basketball. I'm just appalled that Allen Iverson is not going to be on that team. That is a travesty and a disgrace. Whoa, watch your face.
Jamison missed with the long ball. Now Iverson takes it in, and he's on the free throw line. Jeffries fouled him. So Allen Iverson will shoot a pair of free throws.
Well, I'm glad you can bring me up to the college game, up to speed there, Brent, because I don't know enough about the college game. Look at Iverson. He's got the tights on tonight, not only on his elbow, which is traditional, but on the legs himself.
And Weber from the perimeter makes it a 7-point 76er lead, and he has a half dozen.
Do we get to go home between the end of tonight's game and the start of Sunday's game?
Only if you want to, big fella.
I mean, at least back to the hotel, or do we have to sit right here?
No, we can go back to the hotel.
Okay.
That's what I meant. On the jump shot.
I just expected to at least be invited to it. But, you know, there's a flip side of that. Like I said, I get a chance to spend time with my wife and kids, so I won't be dedicated to that for 3 summers. And, you know, it's an honor just to be considered for the whole thing. But it's just, you know, something that's not meant to be.
Bill, I want to say one thing from insiders on the last Olympic team, and I'm talking about assistant coaches. I'm talking about some players. They had nothing but high praise for Allen Iverson. There were some players who did not receive praise after they came back from Athens, but I want to make it absolutely clear that it was not about Allen Iverson. They said he gave his all, went to practice on time, worked hard for Coach Larry Brown and the assistants.
And there is no player on the list who has done more, who has accomplished more, and who has meant more to the NBA than Allen Iverson on the entire list of 22 guys. And he wanted to go.
And there is Allen Iverson demonstrating what he might be able to do in Beijing.
This is a team, Philadelphia, that's been out-rebounded for 9 consecutive games, the longest current streak in the NBA. Their other problem is lack of bench performance. Allen Iverson, Jesus. What kind of team is it that says, oh, we don't need Allen Iverson, we don't want Allen Iverson? I just don't get it.
They lose Allen Iverson there.
The team right now in the Eastern Conference, the Miami Heat. Shaq is on fire. Everybody else is going great. They're healthy. Watch out for the Miami Heat. If the playoffs started today, I would pick the Heat to win the whole thing.
Would you? The whole thing?
Today. They're playing the best ball right now of anybody. It was so fun this morning when we were meeting with Kyle Korver. He was telling us about growing up as a young boy, and he comes from a basketball family with 4 or 5 uncles who all played college basketball. And the way they worked on his game, on his shot, and sure paid off there.
Here comes Iverson to Iguodala.
Like that.
Yeah, Antoine Jameson, fine first step to the hoop. He'll be a candidate for the United States national team.
As will Gilbert Arenas.
And Iverson's still hoping to get a late invite if more people drop out. He's handled it so very, very well in his comments. I would think that Jerry Colangelo and Mike Krzyzewski would be paying attention to that. As Iverson flashes in the lane, nobody with double figures for the Wizards, and the 3 stars leading the way for Philly.
I love the team game, but you've got to come head-to-head against the strength as Chris Webber gets another assist. And if Gilbert Arenas is not going to be able to take the flow of the game away from Allen Iverson, I don't know how it's going to happen. Great defense by Chris Webber, who's open over the top.
They didn't pick him up in time. Iverson, though, free throw line extended, knocking it down. He's hit 2 field goals to open up the second half. 25-point explosion already for Allen.
Beautiful setup by AI.
See, Webb knocks it down. Arenas on a beautiful drive through, and it didn't fall.
But Arenas is coming up from behind. Oh, nice.
Got it into Iguodala's hands. He felt the pressure on his back that time, and Allen Iverson, as Philadelphia is 5 of 5 from the field this quarter. Iverson bumped by Arenas. He'll shoot a pair. Allen Iverson, 29 points here tonight, and 8 of them this quarter for the Sixers.
Beautiful penetration and dish.
Kevin Ollie.
Look at this defensive matchup. You got Jared Jeffries at 7 feet tall out in front against Allen Iverson.
And he drains a 3.
I'm not sure why you would run away from Allen Iverson, even though you're playing zone defense.
Here they come. Daniels give him a fresh chance to tie it with a 3 here. Oh, Look at what I've got. Oh, baby.
Allen Iverson and dunk. Iverson's got 34, Weber's got 15, and they each have 8 assists. Now that's domination. Gail Goodrich and Jerry West, Jimmy McMillan, Elgin Baylor cutting off the post, and Wilt would just lay it right in their hands time and time again.
Played high school basketball here in Philly at Overbrook High and was recruited by Kansas and the legendary Fog Allen and headed out to the Midwest. When you look at the scoreboard, the Wizards are right there with them.
But Washington has never really seemed to be in control of the flow of the game. I think it's a great testament to Eddie Jordan and his toughness and his belief in his team. Jersey's not playing that good of basketball. And 3 through 9 in the Eastern Conference is just throw the cards up in the air right now.
Oh, Allen Iverson, what a move. Allen Iverson makes it 95-90, a 40-point night for AI.
Allen
Watch
Iverson
this move.
Through his legs.
Oh,
he makes
Antonio
Daniels.
Drove him to the hardwood.
Well,
look at that.
Look at the
crowd. Look at the reaction over there. Are you kidding me?
Hey, Antonio Daniels is a top-tier defensive player. But he just fell down trying to guard Allen Iverson.
He almost broke his ankle. So Weber regains the lead for the Sixers. Now he steps out. Adds to it. A 2.
No hesitation whatsoever for Weber.
Iverson driving for 44. 103-99. Iverson on the little fade in the lane. It's 47. 106-101. 11 of 12 at the free throw line. Those 10 assists, 2 turnovers, 47 points. And nailing the 2 is Ollie.
Gilbert Arenas has that combination of balance and quickness that you have to be a great player.
Weber's open. Iverson drew the double team and made a terrific pass to his open big man. The 3, not there. Can't put it back in, and Philadelphia are going to beat the Wizards for the first time this season. 1.6 left, and an ovation from the fans as Allen Iverson with a 47-point night high fives the front row customers.
What a performance. What a champion. Gilbert Arenas frustrated. Big night for him. Slow start for Gilbert. Worked his way to 33 points. 8 assists.
Iverson to an ovation leads. There are his numbers here tonight. A dozen assists, Bill, to go with the 47.
That'll be it. As Philadelphia goes 5-1 since the All-Star break.
It's about time he got a rest.
He played the whole game up to that point.
Good evening. Welcome to Philadelphia tonight. Chicago Bulls on the road at the Wachovia Center to take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Good help from Wallace. Now Iverson, top of the circle jumper.
He's fun to watch. He's a tough little player.
Oh, he is.
Plays hard every second he's on the floor. Underrated defensive player, too.
Is he really? Like that? Go. Iverson pushes it ahead, gives it back. Randolph, and a blocking foul on Luol Deng. Heinrich with the jumper. And Iverson right there. Pushes it ahead. Drives right through the lane and puts it home.
He looks like he didn't miss much in the last 2 games. He pushed that ball.
Heinrich backs it off, finds Duhan, baseline Dang, gets by 1 man, knocked away by Iverson. Gordon around the screen, jumper from 15, knocks it home.
There you go. That's a good sign coming out. First shot, nice rhythm. Now he's on Iverson on defense, so this is a tough matchup for him.
Foul on Gordon. And Iverson will go to the line. Iverson lowers that shoulder and lays it in.
See, that shouldn't happen right there.
Screen roll. Iverson, free throw line, fadeaway jumper is good.
It seemed to me that bottom of his hand was on the bottom of the ball for quite a while.
Iverson starts to drive, backs it off, jumper around and good.
I mean, 12 straight games, Dwyane has had double figures. I mean, he's been a consistent scorer for the Bulls all season.
That's 8 points in this quarter for him.
Yeah, all of a sudden he hit a little dry spell, and now he's got it rolling again. Iverson, crossover move,
Kicks it out into the corner. Jumper on the way. A long deuce is good. Nocioni flashes. Dribbles down.
That's the second pass.
Second one. Yep.
On the baseline.
Lob for Green.
I mean, Notes has to understand there's nothing that the guard can do if he's cutting baseline with the spacing being so close together.
Green in the lane, puts it up and good. Big first half for Philly, guys. Green gives it to Iverson. Behind the back to Green, looking for three. Back Iguodala, long deuce from him, rattles home. Iverson, jumper on the way, good. Iverson brings it across on the dribble with Dwyane on him. Keeps him on that side. He made one from there just a second ago. Makes two in a row from just the same spot. Iverson trying for three in a row and got the foul. And Heinrich comes up limping. Iverson starts to drive. Kicks it out on top. Ollie top of the circle jumper. Nope. Dallin Bear got the offensive rebound. Iverson jumper right side off the glass and good.
You know, you've got to rebound. That's the only thing about the zone defense is those long shots. You get long rebounds. You've got to get those rebounds.
Heinrich jumper on the way. Nope. Rebound. Here come Philly. Iguodala right side. Iverson jumper on the way. Good again. Allen Iverson with 24. Iguodala steps back. Jumper up. Was not even close. Nocioni baseball pass through a curveball instead of a fastball, and Korver stole it. Iverson to Henderson for the layup. Iverson comes around the screen. Heinrich tries to keep him right there. Off the glass. That's tough. Oh. Sweetney jump hook off the back.
Kind of rush that shot a little bit.
Can tend to get a little bit intimidated at times. Inside, Dallin Bear lays it in. Nice pass. Iguodala, right side, Iverson. Iverson, shake, fake move, got him the foul.
See, that's where you give him too much room. If you're going to blue him, which the Bulls call blue when they send him baseline, double team him.
Green finds Iverson on the wing with Dwyane right there. Iverson fadeaway jumper is good.
See, that's what I say. You just need to double team him. Don't give him any space where he can create with his movement.
Iverson in the lane, jumper good.
I mean, he just has the right now. If you think about it, you look at this game. He's got over 30 points, but he's able to go wherever he wants to on the floor without any duress.
Foul on Dwyane. Iverson with Cephalosha on him. Iverson looks at the referee like, "Are you kidding me?" And a foul on Cephalosha. Cephalosha says he pushed me. Iguodala back to Iverson, drives right down and throws it in.
Just too easy.
41 for Iverson. Dang, had it just taken away by Korver. Iverson behind the back, drives right down, layup, no, but a foul call. Thomas again leading the break. Jump stop, and Sixers got it.
That's when he should have kicked the ball to the wing right there.
Gave it up. Going on that play. Iverson drew the contact, and Gordon stopped him. Goes down low. Iguodala spins, tried to come back, kicks into the corner. Iverson penetrates, and a foul called.
And you hope this doesn't become a free throw game.
Pontiac game-changing performance. I give you three guesses. First two don't really count. Allen Iverson having just a terrific game after coming back, being out for 2 after oral surgery. Neither one of those guys are very heavy, so yeah, they're putting a lot of miles on their legs, but it's not a lot of weight. Over the head pass, Henderson for the dunk.
Beautiful vision by Iverson, and 10 assists to go with the 46 points.
Clock shows 0. That does it. From the Wachovia Center here in Philadelphia, the final 76ers 123, the Bulls 108.
Danny Crawford, Bob Delaney, and Phil Robinson are the officials.
Now, we talked to Larry Brown before the game. He said, I expect this first quarter to be a very high-scoring first quarter, so don't look for Philadelphia to try to hold this ball back. If they get an opportunity, Bob, they're going to run it up there and try to score quickly.
Weber and Ratliff to jump it up, and Nick Anderson grabs it for Sacramento. Here's Divac. Jason Williams wastes no time hoisting a three and misses it.
Didn't take long for Jason Williams to get that first three up.
As soon as he touched it, Iverson.
Nor did it take long for him to get one up.
This is pretty much the expected pattern. The lob to Iverson from Snow.
See, one of the things that Sacramento does is if they don't rebound the basketball and give you extra opportunities, their defense really sinks to a low level. They depend so much on their defensive rebound. You see the second shot there and the easy layup.
Iverson lays it off for Ratliff, and Theo Ratliff makes sure he's coming off 2 huge games at Dallas and Houston, 25 in each game, and a combined 25 of 30 field goal shooting in those 2 games. Divac recovers it. Takes it inside and can't hit. Hill out-battles him for the rebound. Iverson on the run.
Poor transition defense by Sacramento. I'm sure Rick Adelman is not happy about that, but he sees his team do that quite often. They dig themselves holes early in that first quarter. Look at this shot.
Jason Williams gets the Kings on the board. 6-2 Sixers. Tyrone Hill. Divac has it. Williams a pull-up three.
You know, he shoots 27% from the three, but that's not going to discourage him from taking that shot. He feels like he takes that shot to open up the rest of his game, and he'll take some ill-advised shots at times, but he does not lack in confidence.
Shooting just 36% overall. Iverson answers. He is the answer, and he had the answer.
He's a much, much better basketball player and playing great right now for Philadelphia.
Weber left wide open, puts it down. 19-11 Philadelphia. Here's Weber, head of the key. Anderson scoops up the loose ball, then it's poked away from him and stolen by Snow. Iverson's back.
So that's where your point guard has got to get back. Jason Williams, when that ball is loose, has got to get back and protect the back court, and he didn't do that. And you can see Allen Iverson is just leaking out. You can't give the leading scorer in the league this kind of layups to start this game.
Corbin on the move, shovels it up, no good. And the rebound is taken by McKee. Iverson racing back, gives it up to Larry Hughes, who scores +1.
Finally, some excitement from this crowd. It's been such a quiet first quarter with 76ers playing so well.
Stojakovic from Weber. They've got some guys who will shoot it on this team.
He has got a sweet-looking shot. Now, he's been struggling with an Achilles problem. He's been back now for 2 games on this trip, the last 2 games, and they need him because he gives them that. He's a high-percentage three-point shooter, not just a launcher of threes, but he shoots a high percentage.
That was the 11th shot, by the way, that Allen Iverson has taken. Iverson around Williams. Finding Hughes. 7 seconds to shoot. Iverson the scoop.
How about that shot? I think they're stretching to say 6-1, but to drive that ball in there and kiss that ball off the basket, that was beautiful.
Talking to Larry Brown before the game, I asked him if 10 years ago he could have coached a team like this with Allen Iverson as its focal point. He said, really, until my last year in Indiana, where I had to deal with a lot of injuries and we fell beneath expectations, it was then that I changed my approach after all these years of coaching. It's that allows me to cope with this situation. Of course, when a guy can put the ball in the basket like that, maybe you haven't got so much to worry about. Here's Jason Williams, held to 5 points so far. Into the lane, snaps it out to Stojakovic, and Peja puts it down for 3.
Anytime you get inside the lane, you always pull defensive players to you. They're going to attract that basketball. He just kicks it out, and that's where Stojakovic is at his best, shooting that open jump shot.
Williams pull-up 3, way off. Weber recovers, but not for long. Underneath, it's Lynch from Snow.
So that ill-advised shot by Jason Williams. They're down 7. They're making a little run. He shoots a bad 3. They turn it over, and you get a layup on the other end. That's where he makes it. Now it's going to lead to another one here. So this is a bad sequence for Sacramento.
And Iverson takes it in over Williams. Billy Owens for Iverson. Came back down, went back up.
You come back out of a timeout, and you have your 6'8" small forward throw a lob to your 6-foot point guard who catches it and finishes it. Allen Iverson's really an amazing athlete.
Driving on Williams, and Funderburk is there for the rebound. Stojakovic pumps up a 3 and hits it.
That's a little spurt right there. 5 quick points points, and all of a sudden you're back to 5. Now this should excite their defense. Remember now Sacramento plays at Arco Arena. That's one of the noisiest and best home courts advantage in the league. They feed off their crowd at home.
The three spins out. Stojakovic, they've got a 2-on-0 break. It's Barry ahead who lays it in off the pass from Williams.
Isn't it amazing when they score just how their energy level goes, Bob? Look at their body language now. All of a sudden Barry's coming out, forcing a timeout here. The quick run back to a 3-point lead for Philadelphia, and they've dominated the entire first half.
Williams for 3. Jason Williams, I don't know what to say.
He faked the behind-the-back pass, froze the defense, and just rose up and hit the 3. that was pretty.
Williams is on Iverson. Jumper, got it.
Now you watch Jason Williams. He's got in his eye. It's one of those when he comes back and looks to pay you back. He'll pull up and shoot a big 3 here.
The ball is just ping-ponged around, and who's got it now? It's the Sixers. Iverson racing with Barry, and he scores. Devon's had it poked away by the quick hands of Iverson. And eventually it's Snow who has it, pegging it ahead to Allen for the layup.
So Allen Iverson has taken, that's his 29th shot in the game. And the shots that he's made have been like that. They've been like layups. You've got to take away his layups in this kind of game.
Iverson is on Williams, who lobs for Weber, but a whistle blows before the slam.
Could be an offensive foul on Chris Weber. He threw the defender away. This is twice now they've come out of a timeout or a half looking for a lob for Weber.
For Sacramento, this is the last game of an 8-game trip spread over 13 days, a zigzagging trip. Speaking of zigzagging, what about Iverson?
Ball was knocked loose, and while he was in the air, he regained it. Another point in the paint, a layup for Allen Iverson, and I'm sure that Rick Adam was not happy with that. He said, let's make them shoot jump shots. That has not been the case here in this third quarter.
Williams with the jumper. And finally, they're on the board after 5 minutes of the third quarter. Williams has scored 10 after that basket. Iverson, he's got 33.
I think he might be going for 50 today.
Devon's long-range jumper. Line drive rebound to Iverson. Iverson into the lane, and Divac shoves it back in his face. But he comes right back and scores.
That's not going to discourage him.
They take it away. Here goes Iverson. He'll go the distance. 37 points. Phillies on a 9-0 run. The Kings, who had crept back to within 1, are now down by 13. The jumper by Weber is no good. They've shot 3 of 17 in this quarter. They have almost as many turnovers as points. 6 turnovers in the quarter and 7 points in the quarter.
And about those 6 turnovers, 5 steals, which lead to layups on the other end. It's the indefatigable Allen Iverson once again with the jump shot.
39 points for Iverson. There's been one 50-point game in the league this year. Cliff Robinson and the Suns got it against Denver. Exactly 50. Geiger left alone.
You hear the crowd. They know they need Matt Geiger. There's been a couple articles in the newspaper here talking about his struggles. Larry Brown is saying we need him, and he's playing pretty well today.
Here's Geiger. He was fouled, and the basket drops. This could get him going. Iverson. Well, he didn't forget how to shoot it.
Just rest a little bit, letting other guys get some shots up. You see 41 points today.
He's 18 for 34 in this game. Weber's got daylight and drills it.
Steps out. Now, how do you guard a guy who can step out and shoot the ball like that? Tremendous low post player, and now is an excellent free throw shooter. That's why they start talking about him as an MVP candidate.
Iverson takes on the whole Sacramento defense and scores.
Well, he didn't settle for the outside jump shot. That time he drove it into that paint once again. That's 13 field goals now he has in the painted area.
Iverson slithers through. Pollard rejects it.
That's not going to discourage him. If he gets it, he'll shoot it again.
You called it right, and he's coming to the free throw line. Iverson has 47. Iverson, Barry fouled him.
He gets 1 out of 2.
Bring himself to 48. Weber battling, can't hit it. Here comes Snow, spinning through a crowd. Iverson looking for 50. Gets it back, and then circles back outside. No foul, no walking call, no nothing.
You think he's
this
finished?
Could be it. And finally, there's a whistle.
He's not finished.
With this next one, he could equal his career high and equal the game high for anyone in the NBA this season. He does. Jason Williams hurries back the other way, an aimless flip to nobody in particular. Iverson comes back to Lynch, and that should finish it. And Iverson is going to come out of the game, it appears.
So the reason Larry Brown is doing that to get the crowd to give the ovation to this guy that he deserves today. Allen Iverson with a spectacular game. I know he shot the ball up there 41 times or whatever it was, but 50 points today. Get his team back on track after really a tough trip where they lost some close games with some bad free throw shooting. And they go to Indiana tomorrow night, and they have one more game against New Jersey before they finish and go to the All-Star break.
Jason Williams with 3, but it's too late.
Miller the other night, 21 points, 12 assists, and 4 rebounds. Seems like the other night, but it was just last night. Carmelo Anthony reverses on Iguodala. He has 2. Nuggets 9-4 at home. Overall record 14-14. And Carmelo Anthony, the alley-oop. Carmelo's got 4 quick points, and it's 4 zip Nuggets. Carmelo raises up. Rebounded by Korver. Korver, a deadly outside shooter. He had 226 three-point makes a year ago. You can't leave him.
But Denver, after last night's game, ought to know how to stop a three-point guy.
Underneath, the assist to Iverson, and the jam by Weber. Nice block, D'Alembert. Here's Allen Iverson, the NBA's top scorer. Great pass, and Weber scores again. So Weber has all 6 of Philly's points, and the 76ers ahead 6-4.
And this is what people say is when Philly's at the best. Another backdoor play. Iguodala giving it up to Carmelo again.
There goes Iguodala. Taken by Melo. It's a 3-on-2. Carmelo score. 8 up. Iverson. And the answer as a deuce. Allen Iverson, 6 feet, 165 pounds, 10th year. Wide open, Weber. Don't think you can double off Weber. Weber's got 10. Iverson, yes. So the Sixers coming out and looking smooth. They have their biggest lead of 7. It's 16-9. Melo slithers by, shot block. Melo follow, yes. I like the way Melo's staying after it on the offensive glass. 19-18 Sixers as Iverson steals the basketball. Lay it off to Korver. And Korver scores it. Iverson with 4 points and 5 assists. He shot 2 of 6. They'll have to deal with Earl Watson here.
Talking with George before the game. They want to try to get him to go left.
There he goes. Weber's got it. Blazer might have got a piece of it. It goes in anyway. And that basket will count at the end of the period. Sixers out on the break. Iverson. Got it. So Allen Iverson scores his 6th point. Andre Miller. Off Dallas, rebounded by Barnes. Matt Barnes, the former UCLA star.
Give Hunter some credit just backing out so he wouldn't draw the foul.
When you play with Iverson, you get a lot of open shots. He draws, he's a magnet. Throws it in, basket counts foul. Going to be 2 on Lennis Kleza.
But you don't mess with a 10-year vet, all-star, all-world.
Shuffling Randolph has come in as Iverson scores again. 8 on the clock. Carmelo splits. Wide open is Watson. Yes! Earl Watson, a 3-ball. He's got 5.
And you know the thing I like about Watson is he's hit at 90% right from that exact same spot. He knows where he's comfortable, where he's feeling good at, and he finds that spot.
Melo's got it. Reverse on D'Alembert. He rams it home and a foul.
Melo missed his last 4 shots. He wasn't going to miss that one right there. Marcus can be excited.
Carmelo missed it. 4-on-1. Alley-oop Iguodala. Nuggets have it again. Melo's on the left wing this time. Carmelo Anthony throws it down, and the Nuggets have tied it up at 52. Carmelo trying to get around D'Alembert, and Melo fouls. Carmelo over Iguodala, yes. Carmelo Anthony, he's got 21 points. Korver against Andre Miller, up and under, missed the layup. Korver thought he got fouled. Carmelo with some fancy dribbling, and he throws it down.
He's got to have something special happen this half.
6 to shoot. Carmelo launches. He's in the zone, folks. Carmelo Anthony, 25 points now. Out to Iverson. Iverson hits a three-pointer. Carmelo. And he's fouled.
So, and that's a missed layup, but you know what? That's exactly what he's got to do.
Iverson. He's so quick, you have to lay off him. Maybe 1 or 2 arm gap, and he just pulls up. It's a shot he can make all day long. Nahara collects it. Nuggets trailing by 5. Carmelo. Score! Carmelo Anthony. Shifty. 29 points for Melo. Over to Iverson. Oh, great play. And Iverson with the reverse.
Well, that's a great basketball cut by Iverson. A great pass by Korver.
Plays come on. See if they can get it to him here. Melo instead. Yes. Carmelo Anthony now with 31. Out to Buckner for 3. Now Ross got it. Pretty good save there. Melo long 3. Good! Oh, Melo! He is red hot.
17 in the quarter, is that right? 34 in the game. We said it to start this quarter that Melo may have to do something special here in this second half, and he is doing it right now.
Tied at 78, Iverson again. Woo. Entertainment value here at the Pepsi Center. Melo's got it again. Oh, forget about it. Playing like a young Scott Hastings, scoring at will.
Scott Hastings never had this.
Back to Iverson.
So he likes to shoot going right.
He sure does.
First half, they had him 5 of 15. They were forcing him left and making him kind of pull up into him. He's gotten on fire here in the second half.
Carmelo Anthony. And Melo got hit. Carmelo along the baseline. Foul. Carmelo Anthony with his 41st point. Iguodala, no. Rebounded by Miller. Ahead is Melo. There he goes. Score! On the money pass by Andre Miller.
And a new career high for Carmelo Anthony at 43.
Boykins. Carmelo, can he do it again? Yes, he can. Melo drama here at the Pepsi Center. 45 for Carmelo Anthony. 196.
Just let us go sit in the front row and get this one.
Iverson. Count the basket. And a free throw coming.
Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, that Nahara got over in time.
Iverson completes the three-point play. And Boykins throws it away. Iverson on top of it.
You can't slide, turn around, pick it up, and throw it somewhere. That's a travel.
Iverson out-hustled the Nuggets on that play. Nuggets got to get a stop, and if they do, they have to get the rebound. Here comes Weber.
Oh, they have a choice.
Philadelphia basketball. Once again, 21 seconds on the shot clock, on the game clock, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Andre Miller will cover Iverson.
This will be a two-man game high between Iverson and Weber. You got to believe that.
Korver's in the right corner, in case you're wondering. Oh. Iverson. Yes! Allen Iverson hits with 4.2 seconds.
Look at that, with 1 second on the shot clock, too. That's what stars do. Just backed up a little bit. You're worried about Weber coming up from this side, coming up and setting the screen, so you're kind of concerned you're backing up for it. And then just pull straight up. Pretty good D. Bill Hansley could talk about this shot right here. Ron Brewer hit that when the University of Arkansas Notre Dame played. That exact same shot. Bill had great defense. Pretty good defense right there for Andre Miller. But guess what? 4.2 is an eternity. Chance to tie this game and or win it right here.
Bring it into Melo. 3 seconds to go. Melo out to Watson. Watson for 3 to win. Oh! And the 76ers hang on. Nuggets got a pretty good shot there. It would not drop.
mentioned that they scored over 100 points the last 2 games, so their offense is clicking, but it's also because they're playing a little bit better defense. They're getting that energetic play of Duel Wright to start games.
Sixers getting the first score of the game from Allen Iverson. Randolph knocked it away from Mourning. 2 trips, 2 turnovers for the Heat. This is Shavlik. Randolph denied on the dunk by Dwyane Wade. But a foul on Miami. What a block shot that was for Dwyane. His 14th rejection of the year. Iguodala was left open. Dwyane Wade drifted away from Iguodala, and the third-year swingman out of Arizona knocks in the bucket. A blow for Henderson, knocked out, stolen by Jason Williams. They hit ahead for the speeding bullet.
Well, how quick did the Heat get the ball up the court on that ball? Wow.
AI turns the corner. The fadeaway is good. Allen Iverson, who averages over 30, has 6, and the 76ers are up 13-8. Iverson maneuvers in. The runner, he was heading away from the basket, but was still right on target. His focus on that rim has always been special. Dwyane Wade, the reverse slam dunk on a gorgeous setup from Jason Williams.
They tried to overplay D-Wade to the wing so he couldn't catch the ball, so they go back door, and that eye contact between J. Will and D-Wade.
Walker for Wade. And the rebound taken by Iguodala, now 3-on-1 this way. Jason Williams blocked it, but Iverson able to follow it in. So Allen Iverson, first man to double figures with 10. Iverson defended by Duel Wright, who stutter steps his way in for a layup. He is something else. Haslam still battles through it.
Look at him work.
But it ultimately winds up in a turnover and in the hands of Iverson, who draws the foul on Antoine Walker.
And how fast did Iverson get up the court? There was 21 seconds on the shot clock when he took Antoine Walker up.
And Iverson already with 14 points. And still looking and getting more.
You know, he's feeling it tonight. You can tell right off the bat when he's on. Every shot he takes is right there near the rim. Even his misses look good.
8 straight points for Philly. Wade double clutching and prevailing.
Changed hands in midair. He went up with the right. He looked like it was going to get blocked. He switched it to the left. That great Michael Jordan video that you've seen 1,000 times. That looked like D. Wade right there, and the same thing.
Here comes Wade. Cross court, Payton, 4-3. Kaboom! How about that? Gary Payton, who had come off of 2 consecutive scoreless games, and over his last 5, just 4 of 28. Here's Wade on the pitch for Capono. Got it! Just inside the arc. 2 straight assists for Wade. Capono's bucket cuts the lead to 5. Iverson to his left, into the lane for another soft one-hander, and Allen Iverson, 20 points, and we still have 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Every shot is right at the rim.
Nothing but open looks for Michael tonight as Iverson getting nothing but net. 22 for AI on 8 for 14 shooting. Dwyane Wade, little wing jumper as Wade connects. He has 13 points. Another mid-range stroke for D. Wade, who's got 5 points in the quarter, 15 here in the first half. That was a scary fall for Wade, who lost the ball to Kevin Ollie. 5-point lead for Philly. Iverson sees an opening and seizes advantage. Iverson now with 24 points. This is Rodney Carney, the rookie out of Memphis. D'Alembert underneath, and he comes out with it. Wise decision with a fresh shot clock, especially when you could get it to that guy.
Well, Eric, I think D'Alembert didn't shoot it because he saw Alonzo Mourning standing under there. That's why he dribbled it out.
Iguodala missed it. Kevin Ollie has it, and it's Iverson who finds the wide open Shavlik Randolph for a little Duke dunk.
I like that, but the Heat did not load to the ball that time.
Here's Wade! Oh. Right hand slamma-jamma! And the Heat have tied the game at 49. Wade has 17. Dwyane Wade against Iguodala, help from Iverson. The pitch out for Wright. And he misses the 3, but Wade has the rebound. Wade's turnaround. Kaboom!
That's all effort right there. Good hands, effort, instincts, and then a good J from the baseline by D. Wade.
Let's see what Payton could do defensively in the second half against Iverson, who had it going his way in the first half, and it opens up the same way. 11 for 19 shooting. He has 29 for Philly.
Most of Iverson's shots have all come on the move, and he makes them.
Well, Udonis had to make that a beautiful setup for D. Wade. Ouch.
Iverson had no thought of passing that ball when he caught it. When he's on a roll, he looks at the rim. Doesn't matter. He just threw that up and put it in.
Wade, how did he do that? How did he do that?
Unbelievable. We talk about it every game. He does one or two things you've never seen before. D-Wade with the English off the backboard on the reverse.
And I think the East against the West it's proven that for some reason.
And Eric, they're forcing Iverson to shoot the ball from further out. He's not a good long-range shooter. He's a good mid-range shooter. And D-Wade to the rescue again with his 7th assist of the game.
Allen Iverson driving, flipping, hitting, and the foul. Where you can only hold him down for so long. He has 34 points. Iverson changes directions and banks it up and in. 37 for Allen Iverson. Wade has it, drives on Green, sets up Walker. 3 on the way. Kaboom!
Yeah, he shot the other one well. It went in and out. Made that one. D-Wade with his 9th assist.
Here's Wade into the lane. Morning, put it home, plus the foul.
D-Wade, double-figure assist, baby. Number 10 right there.
Lonzo Mourning's all-time shot-blocking best, 9 against the Pistons in 2000. He almost got that one. But Iverson put just enough air underneath it, and Allen Iverson now has 41 points. Dwyane Wade put a little English on that one. He'll go to the free throw line for his 11th and 12th free throws of the night. Here's Wade sharing the ball. Capono for 3. Kaboom!
How well is he playing off the bench? The Heat defense picking up, holding the team at 37%.
Beautiful move by Wade, but he threw it away. It's the Heat's 22nd turnover, and Iverson makes you pay. 43 for Allen Iverson. Wade finds Udonis. There's the 15-footer. It's good. Haslam with 6 of his 16 points here in the 4th quarter, and Coach Dwyane Wade now has 13 assists. Wade rising and shining.
Yeah, baby, over 30 again. 3 straight games, over 30, 3 straight games, over 10 assists.
Coach, in their last 10 games, including tonight, the Sixers are allowing about 102 points per game. Iverson gets another point. He's got 45. A very impressive win for Miami, one of their best offensive games of the year. 103 points on a season best, 59% shooting. And tip your hat, get out of your seat, and recognize the greatness of Dwyane Wade.
Yes, absolutely, baby. He said hello to the other D-Train, the original D-Train.
So the Nuggets have won 2 in a row. The Cavs have won 2 in a row. And Rocky says it's going to be a big-time matchup tonight. Cleveland, one of the best rebounding teams in the league. 4th, the Nuggets will counter with a front line of Kenyon, Camby, and Carmelo. 7 on the shot clock. And Diawara faked into a foul. LeBron James 2 for 2. Averages 26.5, 6.5 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. Iverson now. Iverson down the lane. Throw it up. Yes.
It looked like he got a little bit of a push and shove by Daniel Gibson. No call, but a finish by AI.
Hughes. 3-pointer, no.
Oh, nice job, Camby.
Camby the tip to Diawara. Iverson had the shot, now brings it back out. Hughes a long defender. Who cares? Iverson and 1. Iverson. Gibson got a handle on it. Pass ahead to LeBron. Forget about this one. LeBron James shakes the cobwebs out of that net.
I don't know if there's anybody who gets up as high and as quick off of one leg.
And it's a foul on Kenyon Martin. He had the wrist. Free throwing off to a good start. LeBron is not a good free throw shooter. He's just 64%. But he has started well tonight at 4 of 4. Iverson drops it home. How did he do that? Amongst the trees.
Well, Iverson talking. He wants some free throws. He's 0 for 1 at the line.
LeBron James. Mike Brown asking for goaltending. I don't think he'll get it.
LeBron, with his ability, ball handling, his strength, the way he attacks the rim more times. I mean, this guy should average 12, 15 free throws every game.
Great pass under to Simmons. And Simmons slams it home. So offensive rebounding hurting the Nuggets at the moment. Iverson right by Ilgauskas.
Great move. Iverson, I'm telling you, the Nuggets guards have decided they're going to get it to the rim.
LeBron James under the Newble. LeBron so strong, able to pass out of a jump ball situation. Jones. And Nahara tips it out again. Ilgauskas looks a little heavy-legged there. Iverson reverse.
The perfect sequence. The stop, the block out, the offensive rebound, and then the reverse drive to the basket.
Out to J.R. Smith for three. Yes! J.R. with a steal. Foot race with Gibson. Iverson. J.R. bringing down the house.
This has been about the best 2.5 minutes of basketball the Nuggets have played all year. This has been textbook.
Julie, George in a good mood in that timeout?
George in a great mood said, keep playing fast and keep running.
Wow.
Not enough feet to cover you. Of course, this Cleveland team came in at 3 in the morning, and maybe it's playing out right now, guys.
LeBron James, count the basket and a foul. Iverson up and under, and he's fouled. He's schooling Gibson a little bit there. 42-30 Denver. Iverson. And Iverson. Pures one from the left side. Iverson, big first half. He's got 16 points on 7 of 12 shooting. LeBron James. Jones fell down. And LeBron James, mid-range, is at 8 on the shot clock. James against Kenyon Martin. And he drops it home. 16 points for LeBron James. 50-39 now. J.R. Smith for three. And J.R. has got his shooting rhythm back. He didn't shoot particularly well the first few games after his suspension. LeBron got it. Can't make a free throw, but three-point shot, nothing but nectar. 19 for LeBron. Iverson. Right in the face of Damon Jones. Good. And Camby stuffs it.
Good, not known for his ups. Tough shot for him.
Carmelo Anthony pulls up and nails it. Well, a two-pointer from Melo. He's got 16. Out to Iverson. 8 on the shot clock. Iverson, three-point range. Yes. Allen Iverson, he'll surprise you. Carmelo, is he hot? That's off the heel. Good tip out. Iverson, another three. He nails it. Iverson. Hey, he's pretty good. Trying to get the ball to Camby was Melo. Pretty good defense by Devin Brown. Pass out, swing it to Iverson. Now to Yakuba Diawara. He shoots a three, and that's good.
You got to knock those down. Great ball movement out of Melo to Kenyon to Iverson. A quick throw down to Yakuba for the easy three.
Up and under. Oh, my.
That right there might be the Lexus all-wheel drive of the game.
You like that?
I like that one.
You like that.
This is the old okie doke. Whoops, where'd you go?
Well, Allen completes the three-point play. I believe that's the third three-pointer. A conventional one here, but the third three-pointer here in the third quarter for Iverson. And now 27-point lead for the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets hitting on all cylinders, shooting 60.5% in the game. LeBron James got it.
So you get those. I mean that's a tough shot by an all-star.
LeBron James strokes another two-pointer. He's got 23 points on 7 of 12 shooting. Iverson, 29 points, looking for more. Pass off. Canby rams it home. LeBron James, and he drops it home. LeBron averaging 26.5. He has 25 so far. LeBron shakes off Carmelo, and he's got a two-pointer. Klaiza. And Klaiza's off the mark.
Denver kind of settling as teams with big leads will do at times, just kind of settling for long jump shots, and that's how you get leads cut on. Once 27, now down to 20.
Damon Jones hits the three. J.R. Smith over to Iverson. And Iverson drops it home. Great ball movement for the Denver Nuggets. If they've had any kind of a concern this year, sometimes they stand around and don't cut. It's Iverson. Lay it up and in. Allen Iverson. He's heading towards 40, folks. He's got 35. Iverson. Let's see if they count it. Going to be free throws. 15 seconds to go, and the Denver Nuggets, a very impressive 122-100 win over the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. Nuggets up their record to 5-3. Cleveland drops to 3-3. Nuggets have now beaten the Cavs 3 straight games.
Another great game, 37 points, 8 assists. How big was this win, considering you're coming off of that momentum game, that comeback again on Saturday night against Indy, to continue it tonight?
We just wanted to, just keep the same adrenaline. We came in tonight playing in front of our home crowd. We knew that was going to give us an extra boost. But just winning that game, being that we was down the way we were, and then to have a chance to come in here and to start the way we played in the second half in the last game, and start like that in the beginning. And that's what we did. We came out here right from the beginning, and we played good basketball from beginning to end.
George talked about that this morning, about the importance of getting the home wins and getting that going. It's game one of a 4-game homestand. How key is it to get these kind of wins this early?
I mean, it's important because you don't want to have to be fighting late, trying to get a position, trying to get home court advantage. You try to get these wins in November and December, pile up as many as you can, and then towards the end of the season where everybody's banged up, maybe you get a chance to rest some guys and stuff like that. But we just got to get one game at a time, approach every game like it's our last, and not underestimate anybody.
Final question, how about the play of J.R. Smith tonight? He had, I think, 29 points, 7 of 8 from three-point line. That's not bad.
I think he did a great job. We need that from J.R. coming off the bench to give us a spark like that. And when he's playing like that, it's going to be tough for people to beat us.
Thank you, AI.
All right, thank you.
The Buck fans hoping this is not the final game of the season for their team. Not the final home game either. As George Karl and the Bucks ready. A nice tradition was started. And this was earlier when Karl came out. Every playoff game here at the Bradley Center, when Karl appears, they give him a standing ovation. Bad pass from Scott Williams with the steal. Williams quickly with 4 points.
Is Philadelphia going to come and give help when Cassell rolls into that low post against Iverson?
And a foul from behind as Iverson went strong.
These guys have to avoid that kind of attitude and reaction. Iverson with 8 on the clock.
Iverson hits the 3, and he had missed his last 17 three-pointers of this series. Iverson comes up short. Tough rebound in traffic for Jermaine Jones. Tyrone Hill wide open. And Tyrone Hill knocking it down.
The forwards for Milwaukee not doing a good enough job in boxing out. Granted, the story of this series has been Philadelphia on the offensive glass. Ray Allen trying to get alive early.
And Scott Williams again. Williams with 8 points here in the first 4 minutes.
Iverson for another 3.
Back-to-back threes for Allen Iverson. And the Sixers with their first lead in the early going.
You can tell it's a different Scott Williams and a different Allen Iverson here in the first quarter.
Williams in the first game of the playoffs against Orlando had 19 points and 16 rebounds. Everyone was ready for a big postseason. But as Bill mentions, he's been very quiet in this series. Allen knocks down his first field goal. Robinson with Jones on in. Shot clock at 2. Robinson has to put it on.
Philadelphia's defense so strong, but they can't control their defensive backboard.
Irvin Johnson had it knocked out of his hands and gets knocked to the floor. Iverson exploding underneath and a foul. Chance for a three-point play for Allen Iverson, who now has 9 points.
Now, the worst thing about this for Glenn Robinson, he didn't want to give a foul when he should have. And that is his second.
Glenn Robinson has got to position himself to force Allen Iverson to change direction. Robinson to the bench, Tim Thomas in.
The tip, Iverson.
We talk about the big start. When your MVP comes out and sets the tempo.
Knocked away, good help defense.
The big man, Scott Williams, pounding the floor for Milwaukee.
Nice crossover move. Oh, Ray Allen with a beauty. And the Bucks back up by 4.
Larry Brown's objective is to keep Ray Allen, Sam Cassell out of the open court.
One-handed shot from Hill is short. Irvin Johnson, who's come out very strong in this one with his 4th rebound.
Eric Snow's running gait is painful to watch.
Allen for 3. Oh, what a quick release, and Ray Allen looks sharp here in the first quarter. Allen, another 3.
The strength of Ray Allen's game is not creating his own shot off his own dribble. Movement without the ball, coming off those screens. He's doing it beautifully tonight. The ball movement is sharp. The ball's being delivered on the mark, and he is releasing.
Well, we went 0-2 against them. We split with Philadelphia. I can't really tell you. Both of them present problems for us. Dikembe Mutombo would present problems for us. Philadelphia, the Milwaukee perimeter people would certainly bother us, if it was Milwaukee. So We just have to see how it plays out, Jen.
All right, Frank, we look forward to seeing you and the Lakers in the finals.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Mike.
Ray Allen now 16 consecutive points. Good defense from Hunter. Iverson, tough shot, way short. And here come the Bucks again. Ray Allen spotting up for three. Bang! 19 consecutive points for Ray Allen for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Allen in the corner for three.
Ray Allen again. 22 first half points for Ray Allen. A brilliant shooting performance.
He's got to go straight up and release the ball.
But he's shooting 27% for the series.
Forget about the series. You don't make shots if you don't shoot them correctly.
Here's Ray Allen.
Another three. Ray Allen. An electrifying performance here in the first half. 6 of 8 from three-point range. He's got 25 points. Glenn Robinson kicking out. Allen. Oh, Ray Allen picks up where he left off. Another three.
The thing that you know about Philadelphia, they don't quit. So even though they're down by this big number, they've seen themselves come back. Ray Allen on the break.
Count it, and a foul. Ray Allen putting on a show. He's got 30.
The perfect performance after a disastrous 48 hours.
So I guess in game 6, the universe is upset again because the asteroids from Ray Allen are being bombed in all over the place.
Remember, the Bucks faced elimination twice in the Eastern Conference semifinals against Charlotte. Won both those games as Iverson knocks it down. But the Game 7 against Charlotte was on their home floor. Game 7, if that's the case in this series, would be in Philadelphia. Iverson, pretty move from Iverson, and he gets the roll. Now, we said this earlier in the playoffs. During the Olympics in Sydney, with all the top players playing for the United States, to a man, you asked the other 11 guys, who was the biggest surprise? Who's the guy that impressed you the most? They all said Ray Allen and how good he was his overall game. Ball blocked for a foul as Ray Allen sent sprawling on the floor. Cassell misses the follow, but gets the rebound. And the Bucks just beating the Sixers to the loose ball strike. Robinson hits a three. You knew Iverson would want to come back in the game.
The question is, would Larry Brown let him?
And Iverson quickly hits a jumper.
Nice strip by Ollie. 3 on the clock for Allen.
Allen off the mark with Dikembe Mutombo with the rebound.
Back to the basket post-up game. Not the strength for Ray Allen.
Iverson hits a three. Allen Iverson slices the deficit to 23. But remember, Milwaukee won a game this year. Iverson comes up short. They were playing in Miami. They were down by 21 and a foul. And all of a sudden, it's cut to 20. Now, there's still 9:13 remaining. Iverson with 9 points already in the quarter, and we haven't even played 3 minutes in the period. And a steal. Iverson will not go away. Puts it in and one. And the Sixers have found life here in the fourth quarter. The lead is cut to 17. And a free throw coming up.
Carelessness by Milwaukee allows Allen Iverson to get out.
The mistakes that they're making are all mental, and they're giving Philadelphia a little bit of life. Iverson for another three.
Hooks it in. Allen Iverson from downtown. It's a 13-point game. What a remarkable turnaround.
Milwaukee has to maintain their composure. That was the problem for them in games 4 and 5.
Iverson drives in, the runner, and he's fouled, and Iverson will shoot 2.
And now Milwaukee is completely back on their heels.
Bill Walton, you said at the top of this game that Allen Iverson needed to lead them. The role players did it in game 5. Well, he is certainly leading them, as you see him here saying, I'm not missing no more, and he has hardly missed here in this fourth quarter.
That's what the MVP is about, and that's what we've seen here in this 5-minute stretch of the fourth quarter where Allen Iverson has 17 points. Now, the man who led Milwaukee earlier, Ray Allen, he had 17 points in his own 5-minute stretch. But right now, as the game is coming into the closing moments, the critical time, it has been Allen Iverson standing the tallest.
Well, let's see if Milwaukee can get back some rhythm right now. Everything is gone. Ray Allen for 3.
Oh, Allen answers back. His first bucket of the fourth quarter. And now with 36 for the game.
Again, see, this is what gets the Bucks in trouble right here. A lot of dribbling, and then they got a hope. Ray Allen drops in another big shot. That's 8 3-point field goals for Ray Allen.
Jordan with 39. That is a playoff career high. Iverson gets inside and fouls. And a chance to get back to 3 points. Ray Allen, by the way, that was his 9th three-pointer of the game. And Iverson now, unbelievably, has 23 points in the quarter, and there's still 4:37 remaining.
Let's go back to the NBA All-Star game where Allen Iverson was the MVP.
Iverson gets in there. He thought he was fouled, able to put it in. There's a foul, and Philly's going to make the Bucks hit some free throws before this one's over. The Bucks dominated this game through the first 3 quarters, led by as many as 33 points. As dominant as you'll see a playoff game. And it looked like the Sixers would just kind of play out the string in the 4th quarter. But the Philadelphia 76ers stormed back, cut it to 10 at one point, and now it's back to 15. Iverson, nice feed. Mutombo stuffs it in. And Hunter will dribble it out. A tremendous comeback attempt by the Sixers, but the Bucks hold them off. Ray Allen, just a brilliant performance with a career playoff high of 41. Allen Iverson, 26 points in the 4th quarter alone, 46 for the game, as they cut a 33-point deficit to 10, but Milwaukee holds on to tie the series at 3.
Ray, congratulations on your career high. How nervous were you there in the 4th quarter when Allen Iverson put on that show and brought his team back from 33 down to 11?
He did put on the show. I was amazed at times because he was hitting from everywhere and we couldn't stop him at that point, but we just had to keep our composure. We've been known to blow leads throughout the course of the regular season, but we pulled it out tonight.
How did you manage to steady this ship when you hit those 2 big 3-pointers?
Well, I have my mind focused in on scoring just as well. I think at those times in the game, I wanted to step up and take the big shot.
Now, you've won 2 games in Philadelphia this year, one in the playoffs and almost another. Does that give you confidence for Sunday going into Game 7?
Regardless of what's happened during the regular season, this playoffs is Game 7. I think anything can happen, and we're going out to get a victory.
Ray, congratulations. Great game tonight.
Thanks, man.
And they control the opening tip from Philadelphia. There's your officiating crew for tonight. Fans still filing into First Union Center.
A real key for the Magic here is seeing if they can find a way to get in the transition game.
McGrady took it away from McKee. He's got 2 teammates running with him. T-Mac picks up the loose ball and lays it in. They almost botched a 3 on 0 fast break, but wind up getting points. Here's Iverson over Armstrong. Iverson 2 for 2. We're tied at 6.
Good pace for the Magic.
McGrady along the baseline.
Well, it'd be nice if the Magic could get an illegal defense called on Theo Ratliff early in this game, or on someone.
Knocked away by McKee. Iverson beats Armstrong.
You're talking about a pretty decent defensive player in Aaron McKee.
McGrady. Ratliff rebounds the missed shot. Iverson comes racing up the floor, and a foul on Outlaw for reaching in. Hill outlets it to Ollie. Ollie to Iverson. Miller cuts off the baseline, sends it back to the center. That's what the Magic would like to do tonight against Iverson. Hill breaking into the lane. Short jumper. Tyrone Hill now has 6 points. Iverson puts it on the floor. He's challenged, but he drills it. 10 points for Iverson in the period. Iverson working the ball inside. We have a foul.
Now Doliak got him that time, and Mike was in pretty decent position, brought his arms down.
Hudson is a good defender on the basketball. He's matched up with Iverson.
That's for the 3. He'll put it up.
Instead, he drives to the basket to give Philly a 4-point lead. Oh, dangerous pass. Iverson's back. He leads the league in steals, and he gets the assist to Jones. Brady finds himself unguarded and is challenged at the rim by Jones. That's his first. Brady on the drive. T-Mac's 3rd field goal of the night cuts the lead back to 5. What a game last night by Lynch's alma mater, North Carolina.
Oh, that was a beautiful game. Gorgeous game.
Iverson for 3. 18 first half points for the MVP candidate.
There's another change shot by Theo Ratliff. Won't get credit for a block.
Jones for 3.
Well, maybe you don't want him shooting that one. Give Dr. Burn a 20-second timeout here.
McKee is an excellent defender, and he forced the turnover. Jones shovels it ahead to Iverson. 20 points for Allen Iverson. 13-point lead for Philadelphia. Shot clock is ticking down. Armstrong to McGrady. Big bucket with 1 second on the shot clock for McGrady to cut the lead back to 10.
Oh, that's an ugly shot there.
Should be points for the Magic. McKee, great pass, and McGrady is fouled on the play.
Yes, Darrell Armstrong. Dress it up. Oh, boy, Tracy McGrady just flew down the floor, filling the lane.
Iverson hits the deck. McKee lets it go. Doliak, good rebounding job by the Magic in this first half of basketball. Orlando a chance to cut into a 6-point lead. Doliak has the open shot.
Yeah, nicely done. Boy, you're talking about control. You're talking about playing under control basketball.
Brady wants none of that. Ratliff blocks his shot. The loose ball is run down by Doliak.
Oh, man.
Taken away by Iverson. Outlaw's there, and a foul. Somehow he scores.
That hurts, see, because he could have just run the timeout. Now watch how quickly he gets a move here.
Might have committed an offensive foul as he pushed off Armstrong. Pretty obvious foul there.
I don't know why they don't call that.
Outlaw feeds McGrady for the two-handed jam.
And it works.
McGrady, beautifully done over Lynch.
Well, and T-Mac won the same foul there that Iverson gets so often.
McGrady on the drive and draws the foul on the way to the basket. This will be a 2-shot foul against Philadelphia. Hill and Lynch were both there. Lynch is doing most of the arguing, so the foul must be on him. Lynch blocked out of bounds by McGrady.
Now that's a defensive play right there, huh?
McGrady draws the contact and the foul. Lynch called for reaching in on T-Mac. He'll go to the line with an opportunity to tie it up. McGrady going to work again.
And goaltending.
And a foul. Count the basket on a goaltend. Larry Brown awakened on the Philadelphia bench. He's been rather quiet over there, but he's out on the floor right now to argue this call. Jumper by Jones, no good. Ratliff, long arm left-handed tip won't go. Loose ball out front. Iverson's got it. Inside to Ratliff, tipped away and stolen. McGrady cherry picking at the other end. To the rim and beyond. T-Mac and the Magic lead by 1.
Well, you got to have some of those.
It's been another solid effort tonight for the Magic. Playing good basketball here at the midway point of the year. Outlaw, jumper over Ratliff. Bo Outlaw gives Orlando a 4-point lead.
Touch it up, Bo.
Iverson pops out top, drives on Armstrong. Rainbow shot over Outlaw, cuts the lead to 2.
This has been a fun matchup.
Iverson a hop step, tosses one in. Allen Iverson 29 points tonight, but the Magic lead by 7. Largest lead is 10. 82-72. Iverson tries to get 3 back. Armstrong called for the foul.
Darrell's upset with himself. He's upset with himself.
Iverson's on the floor again. Hudson missing a 3. Amici a flat-footed rebound, but he took it away from Tyrone Hill. Monty Williams an offensive rebound.
Get in there.
Tough break for Monty Williams. Rebound Lynch for Philly. Oh, bad pass. Telegraphed it, but got away with it. Iverson lobs it for Buford. The Sixers cut the lead to 6. Shot clock at 10. Armstrong deep in the corner.
Tough shot. Got to really be particular about the shots you get. Now, basket here, and Doc's going to burn the timeout. But they get the foul instead.
Iverson will go to the free throw line with 9:07 left. McGrady is called for his first. Iverson for 3. Allen Iverson cuts the lead to 5 with 6:09 left. Iverson, Philadelphia goes into the lead.
No help defense there that time. But of course he's so quick off the dribble.
Well, here we go. Iverson on the dribble against Armstrong. On the drive and a foul. And it counts.
See, I would be real surprised. Now, how do you blow that whistle again? I knew he was going to take it right on to the basket.
2-point lead for the Sixers. Armstrong going to take it in, give it to Doliak. He'll take the jumper, drills it.
Yeah, that right there.
We are tied at 102.
That right there is what I'm talking about. wouldn't count if it goes. That's what I'm talking about. Taking it to the basket and then kicking it back out.
So you like the percentages there already. They're only 500. There's clearly a foul on Doliak. Iverson tumbles to the floor. Setting the screen again for Armstrong. Doliak's jumper, good. It's a 2-point game. What a job by Michael Doliak and Darrell Armstrong running that pick and roll into the ground tonight in Philadelphia.
Tell you what, Darrell Armstrong taking those 2 or 3 extra dribbles forces the double team.
Reed bats the ball away, picked up by Armstrong.
You need a good shot here, more than a quick shot.
Reed dunks it from McGrady. And suddenly we're tied at 108.
This team just won't quit.
15 seconds to play, and here's Iverson.
Boy.
We're tied at 108. Iverson over Armstrong. Double overtime.
Magic just having short wrench is really illegal.
Now he finally gets out of there. Armstrong drills it for 3.
And Doc was going to argue that, but he's going to go on back to the bench. He'll take the 3.
They could use a 3, but Iverson drives in close. Garrity knocked it away. It's picked up and put in by Lynch. Iverson driving in close, gives to Lynch. Magic don't want to foul, and Lynch lays it in. They can play keep away now. Armstrong going to take it, throw it down. He says, I'm not tired even in overtime number 2.
And you have to go on and take that one to the basket. And I'll tell you why. I hate to mention it, but you think about that Dallas game, and you have to score when you get opportunity.
Iverson, and oh, by the way, layup with 9.5 seconds left in the second overtime.
Maybe they won't foul here and just let the time run out. Let's get this thing over with. Boy, what a win. What a tremendous win. What a tremendous road trip, for that matter.
Absolutely. Doc Rivers, proud of his basketball team. And you and I have been marveling all night, Goose, at how this thing was going, and the Magic battling back from an early deficit.
The skyline of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's Veterans Stadium on the right. The old Spectrum is between the vet and the new Core Estates Center. Here in Philadelphia, home of the Philadelphia 76ers, and a sellout crowd on hand to watch the world champion Chicago Bulls take on the homestanding 76ers. Philadelphia 76ers, a team that's struggling. Very young but talented backcourt. Let's start at point guard. It's such an important position to have a rookie running the point of your team like Allen Iverson. Even a talented rookie can sometimes have growing pains.
Well, this guy could be the rookie of the year. We don't know. He leads for rookies. He's up front in an awful lot of categories. Look at that, second in minutes. Now, these are all for rookies, but when you get down to turnovers, he has the most. You don't want that, and he is second in the league overall in turnovers. So he does a good job, but he does throw the ball away.
And learning how to play on this level in the NBA. Weatherspoon on the block against Pippen. Double down from Harper. Back outside they go to Iverson. Spoon with the screen. Iverson to the right hand for the first points of the game. Jordan, the turnaround. So Michael heard from offensively for the first time tonight. Michael gets the step on Stackhouse. Now the turnaround. And he hits. 4 for Jordan. Bulls leading by 4. Iverson connects off the baseline. He has 4. Derek Coleman almost traveled. Iverson cranks up a 3. Ring it up. Iverson with 7 points. Back to Iverson, a little 2-man game. Iverson pulls up and hits the 20-footer. Boy, someone better locate Allen Iverson. He's up to 9 points in this first quarter. Tough pass to Luke, stolen by DC. Iverson on the run against Brown. Iverson gets credit for it. He has 11. Iverson with the high dribble against Kerr. Watch the crossover. There it is. Coleman on the reverse. Scored and a foul. Weddington gets an open look. Coleman had it knocked away by Pippen, but picked off by Iverson. Davis on the reverse. Michael. And the Chicago Bulls are now back to within 5 with 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. Stackhouse with 10 to go on the shot clock. Tough shot over Weddington. Dennis rebounds. Outlet to MJ. Michael. Yes. Foul. Score the field goal.
I
think that's on Iverson, his third.
Pippen over the top to MJ. The pull-up on Stackhouse.
Oh, nothing but net. A long deuce, nothing but net. A fadeaway.
Bulls reload the offense. Michael, 4-3, ring it up.
He reloaded all right, didn't he? Michael with his first 3 of the night. He's got 14.
Jordan 6 of 14 overall from the field. Whirling move by Iverson. My goodness, 13 for Allen Iverson. Michael, 16 for Jordan. He's hit 2 in a row. Bulls on top. Iverson from deep. Nice stroke. He has 16. He's hit 2 in a row. This is a great finisher. Michael Jordan, but that one didn't stay down. Stackhouse for 3 again.
He just came down, pulled up. He's got 19.
Make that Iverson. I believe I said Stackhouse. It was Iverson.
You're right.
Scott Williams missed a pair. Coleman had it stripped away by Wennington, picked up by Iverson. And he has made 4 shots in a row. 21 points for Iverson, 10 of which have come here in this third quarter. Intended for Scott Williams. Rodman's hustle to Jordan. Here is Harper.
Beautifully done. Michael, if he threw anything less than that bullet, he would have never got down there.
Iverson draws Jordan now. Watch this.
Big, nice play, but watch out. Michael trying to stay with him here. Very quick move. He goes to his left, his right, his left, his right, and he comes up with a jumper. Knocks it down, and Michael tried to retaliate the other end, but Bill Wennington grabbed the ball.
And the Bulls answer with their small lineup. Brown, Kerr, Jordan. Iverson again for 3. 26 for Iverson. Iverson penetrates in the lane, and we're tied. 28 for Allen Iverson. Michael guarded by Davis. Jordan with his first field goal of the fourth quarter. Has 18 in the game. Bulls by 4. Iverson split 2 defenders and drew a foul on 1. Great acceleration by Iverson. I thought he stepped out of bounds on the baseline, but not so. Iverson, look at this. Boy. Tell you what, Red, when this kid figures out how to play at this level.
Well, the Bulls' interior defense is terrible.
7 to go for the Bulls on the shot clock. Michael, beautiful move. Lost Stackhouse completely. 20 for Jordan. Iverson clears to Davis. Right back to Iverson. Quick 3. Bring it up.
Yes, sir. Good pitch and catch game there.
Iverson guarded by Pippen now. Great move by Iverson. In on Longley. Hit by Davis. Davis should have been basket interference. None called.
There it is.
Beautiful dish. Longley.
Oh, no, Dennis.
Oh, no. That shot will not.
That was in the hole that time, and Dennis went up and wrapped it on the rim.
This is Iverson guarded by Kerr. Iverson gets the step in the lane.
He gets the basket, and now he's got a tie on his
career high of 37.
Career high, 37.
Under a minute to go. Bulls lead by 4. Luke. Nice feed. Michael, he was fouled. Jordan to give the Bulls a 6-point advantage.
No timeouts now, as you mentioned.
Ball knocked away from Coleman, clears to Stackhouse. Time winding down. Jordan takes it away. Michael picks up. Somebody to Scotty, back to Michael, and that will do it. The Bulls have survived more than anything else here in Philadelphia. A strong effort from this young Philadelphia 76ers team, and in particular, Allen Iverson.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Brown. Tonight on the NBA on ESPN, it's an Eastern Conference battle with the 76ers visiting the Wizards. The reigning league MVP, Allen Iverson, is trying to lift Philly back to the top of the conference. And for the second straight year, the answer leads the NBA in scoring and steals. That's something Michael Jordan knows a thing or two about. The five-time MVP has his Wizards in the 6th spot in the East, a quantum leap from last season.
The officials tonight, Joe Crawford, Ron Oleksiak, and Lou Grillo. And the tip controlled by the Wizards.
Tonight, both teams are outstanding offensive rebounding ball players, right in the top 5 in the league. So you must block out and work hard. Try not to give up the easy basket.
And for the Wizards, their task is to get points on the scoreboard, and Michael Jordan going that way, hitting his first basket.
Well, you'd like to see him get off and going because he energizes the rest of the players who are on the floor with him.
And here's Jordan with the ball.
Every time that Michael penetrates and gets double-teamed, look for the kick-out.
2 in a row for Michael Jordan, who had 29 points last night after a scoring slump in the previous couple. Snow didn't get anything easy underneath on the pass inside, and here comes Hubert Davis.
You have to pay attention to Davis and Whitney, or they'll shoot the 3.
Davis has done a great job in Hamilton's absence, and Jordan 3 for 3 to start this game, and we're less than 2 minutes old. Jordan with a fall-away. Michael Jordan hitting 4 of his first 5. And UB pointed out at the Aspect last 6 games shooting 36%, looking to change that dramatically.
Now keep an eye on Michael. See, Michael has the feel right now. And right now he just knows that he'll shoot up over the top of Iverson before the double team gets there. Before that, he was taking Harpring. Harpring has never played him, for a 1, 2, 3 year period of time.
Whitney trying to stay with Iverson, and there's Hubert Davis ready to trap him.
Yeah, you see, I like that. They're shadowing him, and they're going to force him to work hard. And there is the answer right there. We told you Eric Snow will get the catches. It's up to him to shoot a high percentage tonight.
Jordan gets Harpring to commit and hits the shot. Michael Jordan now 10 points on 5 of 7 from the field.
There's no doubt that Harpring cannot guard Mike. Look out.
And the man who leads the NBA in steals, Allen Iverson, rolls it in for his first points of the game. Iverson crashing into Michael Jordan. Snow gets it out. Iverson for 3, and Allen Iverson hitting the first 3-pointer of the game. And Iverson loses the ball to Hubert Davis.
In the early going, Washington's done a nice job with their transition defense.
But the Sixers lead by 1. Jordan fouled, gets the basket, and it counts. Michael Jordan with 12 points will go to the free throw line as the Wizards regain the lead by 1. Claxton is guarding Hubert Davis. Jordan off the screen. He's hot, already taking 11 shots, but hitting 7 of them from 15.
Right now, Aaron McKee is complaining because he was knocked right to the floor.
Iverson has been ice cold so far and has turned it over a couple of times. Iverson, so far in this game, has scored 5 points on 2 for 5 shooting. Here's Jordan with the fall-away against McKee. No stopping Michael Jordan tonight. 17 in the first quarter, and we still have 1:37 to go. Driving around underneath is McKee. Iverson lost it. Well done off the glass.
That's their first score off of a dribble or a pass into the painted area against the zone.
Here is Jahidi White with a short jumper. It is an air ball thrown up by White.
Right now, Philadelphia is using their power forward to double team at half court.
Here's Iverson, and that is a 2-point basket. So Iverson, despite his late start, has 9 here in the quarter. 5 to attempt a shot. Nesby getting it out to Jordan. Jordan with a fall away, top of the key. Michael Jordan with 19 points here in the first quarter, and the Sixers have a chance to get a shot off. Snow missing at the horn, and Michael Jordan playing the entire first quarter. 9 of 14 and 19 points, gets a standing ovation from the crowd here at the MCI Center. D'Alembert getting the rebound on Davis's miss, and the Sixers looking to take the lead. And another 3 by McKee.
You got honor.
Yes, you do. Aaron McKee now has hit 3 from beyond the arc, 11 in the game, and the 76ers have regained the lead, 34 to 32. Here is Michael Jordan lofting it up. A high arcing shot by Jordan. He has 21. Now, those were his first points in the second quarter.
Now, with Aaron McKee on him, this is the 3rd different
player that has been defensing Michael Jordan. Now, another thing, with Jordan in the game at the power forward position, we know that they are very small in this zone. Keep an eye on this. This is just a miraculous type of a shot. He took it off the wrong foot and even on a fadeaway.
So we're tied, and the Sixers, after turning it over, into the hands of Jordan, guarded by Aaron McKee. Backing in against McKee. Iverson fakes the double team, and Jordan now 11 of 17 from the field. And giving the Wizards the lead again, 23 for number 23. That was Dalibert, and here is Jordan on the backdoor pass. Michael with 25 points, tied at 38 in what has been a sizzler here at the MCI Center. Allen Iverson still with 9 points all in the first quarter, and now he'll have a chance for 12 as he lays it in at his foul. And Allen Iverson gives the Sixers their biggest lead, just 3 at 41-38. Bobby Simmons will replace Michael Jordan, who goes to the bench with 25 points. Michael Jordan has come back in for the final seconds of this first half. Jordan setting a screen against Iverson, the double team. Three-pointer by Jordan. Oh!
Look out here now, there's plenty of time.
Nearly 5 seconds to go. Allen Iverson with a shot off the glass, and that'll do it. But what a first half for Michael Jordan, who has hit 13 of 19 from the field and 28 points. Gilbert Davis loses the ball on the turnover. Iverson speeds in and lays it in. And the Sixers up by 1. Tied at 49. Jordan driving baseline behind his back to Haywood. And the Sixers knock it away. 2-on-2. Iverson knows one of those two, and he lays it in.
Now, this is what you do not want to see. You see, right now, all of a sudden, your team that never turns the ball over, only 12 a game. All of a sudden now, you have 11 turnovers, 2 quick ones, 2 fast break baskets.
16 for Allen Iverson. And the Sixers lead by 2, and Whitney hits another 3 from the other side of the court. And the Wizards regain the lead now. And Allen Iverson stepping inside the line, hitting, gets knocked down, looking for the foul. So Iverson starting to simmer. He has 18 points. And the Sixers regain the lead by 1. We have a terrifically played game tonight between these 2 Eastern Conference foes. Right now, Philadelphia would be out of the playoffs if it ended today. But we know that it's not. Here's Jordan. No shot for him. Whitney goes around Snow. And it drops. Whitney is red hot, has 8 points in his last 3 shot attempts. Snow getting it back from Allen Iverson and hitting. That was a good pass from Iverson, who in the air with a touch pass going back to Snow. And the Wizards will call a timeout, trailing again by 3. Harper guarding Lou. Lou steps back behind the arc. And the rebound into the hands of Speedy Claxton from Hofstra. And he loses the ball, and the Wizards try to save it, but they can't. It's still Sixers possession. Iverson firing over Lou and hits, and is fouled by Tyronn Lue. But it looked like Philadelphia had lost the ball.
Philly is starting to scramble here, and they're really hustling for all the loose balls in this second half.
And Jordan misses again from the field. He's taken only 4 shots, hasn't made any here in the third, and still with 28 in the game. Here is Iverson on the run, hitting! Allen Iverson now with 12 points here in the third quarter, and 24 in the game, and a timeout called as Doug Collins wants to talk it over. Here is Iverson, guarded by Whitney, who's played with 4 personal fouls. And Iverson shooting over Whitney and hits a tough shot. Whitney was right with him. Whitney has his shot blocked by Iverson, and speeding ahead is Speedy Claxton. And he gets the basket, and the Sixers have established their biggest lead of the game. They're up by 11, and Doug Collins wants to talk it over with 9:11 to go in the fourth. So the lead now is back to single digits, 9 for the 76ers. Iverson with the drive, and a drop. So Michael Jordan could do no wrong in the first half offensively, and Allen Iverson in the second half can't do anything astray. He has 28 points, the same number that Jordan had at the half, but Jordan is yet to score here in the second half, and Jordan gets it back
5 on the shot clock, stripped away by Aaron McKee, and a 3-0 fast break, and it's Allen Iverson with 30 points, establishing the biggest lead for the Sixers.
Remember we told you at the top, Doug Collins concerned about the turnovers, fast break. How about 14-2 in favor of Philadelphia?
The way they were playing, they should have been up by 8 or 9. Now Allen Iverson, I tell you, it's a tale of two hands with the two backcourt stars we have. Jordan in the first, and Iverson now with 32 points. Pass into Nesby. Basket good and a foul. And Eric Snow got hit in the nose. And Nesby with a chance for the 3-point play. McKee, red hot from 3, not that time. And Lou getting the rebound with 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Jordan will finally get the basket. His first of the second half after 6 misses. He has 30. Sixers, by the way, with 14 fouls. Will be in the penalty with 1 more. And Davis with a 2-pointer. And the Wizards on a 9-0 run. Cut the lead to 7. And Larry Brown wants to talk it over. Snow will not let Davis get free. And Haywood inside from Jordan.
There you go.
Brendan Haywood from Michael Jordan. And again, the lead is down to 7. Jordan coming into the game, the 10th leading scorer in the league at 24 a game. Played 41 minutes tonight. Snow makes 1 free throw. 91-84, 7-point game. They're just not letting the Wizards get 3 shot attempts off. Here's Lou having a drive. And the Sixers get it back to close
I
up.
love the adjustments that Larry Brown and his staff made at halftime to force Michael to give the ball up and not get good looks at the basket, then taking the rest of the players out of the game.
An unusually balmy night here in Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City, with mile high expectations this year for the Denver Nuggets tonight, taking on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And here come the Los Angeles Lakers. Going to be interesting to see, John, just how much energy they have after getting in at about 1 o'clock in the morning. Kobe Bryant, never seemingly lacking for energy, hits the turnaround.
No, I've never seen him tired. And he loves playing against the Denver Nuggets, and like we talked about, loves this building. You know about him being up here in Colorado for the trial years ago, and he's always played well as Iverson knocks it down.
Allen Iverson came into this game averaging 23.5 points per. Here's Iverson working baseline, and Allen Iverson with another bucket.
He is just amazing. He hasn't slowed down one bit. Been in this league forever.
Carter goes cross court to Iverson on the baseline. And Iverson doing a lot of heavy lifting offensively for the Nuggets tonight. Back out to Walton. Rebounded by Carter. You know, the one thing the Nuggets haven't been able to do so far is get some easy buckets in transition.
No, LA doing a nice job in transition. You know, you always have to be ready with the Nuggets. Iverson hits Melo with the beautiful lob.
Carmelo Anthony's game has grown leaps and bounds over the last couple of years.
No, Mark, I played with him his rookie year, and I just think he's a special player. I think one of the top 3 one-on-one players we have in this game.
And he's one of the guys, if you speak to this Nuggets team, to a man, they say they're capable of winning 60 games in the regular season. Iverson, one of the guys that feels that way, with a soft touch and a good roll.
Well, 60 games is easier said than done, but they do have the talent to do this. But one of these guys, if not all of them, the big 3 have to step up and get this team playing with some consistent effort night in and night out.
Iverson pulling the trigger again, and the same result. Denver now countering with an 8-0 run. Walton inside to Mim. And it's one and done at the offensive end for the Los Angeles Lakers. An unremitting Allen Iverson. Walton posted up Iverson and made them pay.
Just much too easy. Simple screen and roll there. Iverson switched over to Walton. Felt like he got hit. Took a little flop, and Walton's able to lay it in.
Iverson on the pull-up over Farmar. Allen Iverson with another jump shot. He has 17.
Wow. Well, the Lakers are shooting the ball well. 15 of 26.
Key for the Nuggets, though, defending here in the half court. Vujacic firing. Martin with the quick outlet to Iverson. They have numbers of 3-on-2. Iverson always with numbers and putting up some good ones tonight. 19 with the meter still running. Kobe Bryant, one of the best conditioned athletes in the entire league. This past summer, dropping some 18 pounds, getting into the gym, into the lab. And boy, Allen Iverson has enough to feed the needy tonight. Woo. Vujacic had to beat the shot clock. Here's Iverson through traffic like he usually does, just doing what he does. Go back a year ago, and Vladimir Radmanovic was what Phil Jackson called a space cadet, quote unquote. This after his skiing injury, and boy, this is an out-of-world, out-of-body experience right now by Iverson, talking about space cadets. Iverson just going to work on Farmar. His jumper is wet. Kobe Bryant denying the ball to Iverson, but boy, if you blink, Iverson can sting you, which he does. Allen Iverson with a superb first half, 29 points.
Kobe Bryant, they call him for the foul. Looked like a pretty good block.
Well, Denver's got the ball with the right guy right now. 2 on the clock. A three-point shooting frenzy by both teams so far. Back out to Odom, thought about it, and fires away. Camby almost tipped it in, and Luke Walton made sure. Lead back up to 5 for Los Angeles. Iverson's on the drive-by. Iverson off the baseline screen. I'm not sure this is the matchup the Lakers want. Because Iverson took the blowtorch to Vujacic again. Allen Iverson, after 33 in the first half, now with 38. Farmar blew the layup. And here's Iverson. Well, at least he's getting a touch this time. And then some. And one. Answers abound tonight for the Nuggets and Iverson. Camby with an opportunity to give the Nuggets their first lead of the game, and he blows it. Iverson will gladly take that challenge on. Going to work on Farmar. Justin Jordan Farmar. 43. Oh, Radmanovic finally missing from that three-point spot. Iverson getting his groove on. Draws the contact. And he's got dap for everybody, even the fans courtside.
Oh, my goodness. Does he smell blood in the water? Going left again with a little fadeaway. This time on Farmar, and this time he gets him to go for the pump fake. Draws the foul, and the crowd rises. Giving it up for AI, who's torching the Lakers tonight, Mark.
Something brewing special tonight for Allen Iverson. It was about a year ago this time that he was traded from Philadelphia to Denver. The expectations rose exponentially upon his arrival here at the Pepsi Center. And Allen Iverson now with his most points ever as a Nugget at 45 with plenty of time remaining. Iverson working against Fisher. Oh, my, stop! Allen Iverson, that jump shot's still wet.
Oh, my.
47 on 17 of 21 from the field. Everybody waiting on the edge of their seats collectively here at the Pepsi Center, waiting for more magic and pyrotechnics from Allen Iverson. Nahara from downtown. And a 2-point lead for the Nuggets. Iverson is fouled in the backcourt.
Why would you do that? I don't understand. I mean, that's just giving up 2 points.
We're going to steal. 8 tie the game. Anthony. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout.
You know, Mark, the Nuggets in their 11 wins.
And Iverson and one. Allen Iverson checking in with his first basket of the fourth period.
There's your 51.
And he has tied the building high. And that's going to be called, it looks like, against Bryant, which would be his fifth. Now, George Karl has elected to go a lot with J.R. Smith here. Bryant for the lead, and the Lakers have the lead. Bryant goes careening into the front row and one. See what the Nuggets run coming out of the timeout. They go right to Anthony, and Bynum with his length comes up with the stuff. Fisher's going to pull it out, run a little offense, hands it off to Kobe Bryant.
Oh, great help defense. Andrew Bynum led 7 blocks against Dwight Howard and the Magic 3 games ago.
Bryant to the basket and good. And the Lakers lead by 4. They'll be with 10 points in the period. Here's Iverson trying to counter. Anthony inside gets it to follow with under a minute to go. It's a 2-point game.
Big basket, great pass, Allen Iverson. The LA Lakers have made it very difficult on him here in the fourth quarter. Unable to get any clean looks. But the Nuggets need a stop right here.
They trap Bryant, but he rises up and knocks down another cold-blooded baseline jump shot. George Karl has said we are in a funky stage right now. We are a good, bad team, and we're trying to remove the bad part of that label and just become a good team. And that'll do it. The Los Angeles Lakers end the 3-game losing streak here in the Pepsi Center against the Denver Nuggets.
And for Nate Robinson, he is certainly pumped up. This will be his 20th start. And he has played well. And most importantly, Kenny, you know he's going to come out with energy. We did not see that the other night with Francis out with a toe injury. Knicks did not come out with energy. And it was one of those games they got behind early and pretty much mailed it in the rest of the way. But Robinson, you know, is going to bring that energy to start.
Yeah, one thing you're going to have is effort. And, you know, he's going to make some mistakes. He's going to make some great plays. But he's going to play hard, and that possibly could be infectious to the other players and get everyone excited about playing because, you know, Philadelphia is fighting for their playoff lives, so they're going to come here and probably play as hard as they can.
And it's Dallenberg back in the starting lineup. Nice move from Samuel Dallenberg, one of the better shot blockers in the NBA.
Now to Seton Hall, he is quality center.
He's been hurt almost all season. That's really hurt him this season as Malik Rose, a soft touch.
You know why this is a good lineup? Because you have 2 energy guys in for the Knicks. You got Malik Rose and you have Nate Robinson. You know, where Steph is a skill player, obviously, he throws that great backdoor pass. He's a skill guy. So he doesn't always bring that same that rah-rah, so to speak. And Nate Robinson can do that because he knows his minutes are limited. Malik Rose does the same thing. Their best attribute is their energy.
Weber drills it. Weber's still putting up terrific numbers on the offensive end. Still has the great hands and the passing. As you mentioned, though, Kenny, defensively, it's been hard for him with all the knee problems.
Yeah, he's just a step or 2 slower, and this is going to be a dunk.
Alley-oop for Iguodala. So the turnover leads to an easy 2, and the Sixers up by 2. Robinson for 3. Nate Robinson knocks it down. Robinson's hit 2 of his first 3. He's been really struggling from the field in recent games, but able to knock that one. 4 for 24 in his last 3 games prior to tonight's start. He's all pumped up to get the start. Defends Iverson well, although Iverson felt it was a foul, not a block shot. If you ask Nate Robinson what was one of the best moments of his rookie season, as he pumps in another one, he'll tell you first the 3-pointer here against Philly, but he also said what Allen Iverson said to him before and after the game in terms of telling him how I love the way you play, keep it up, play hard, you're going to be a good player. He said it meant a lot to him because obviously Iverson, one of his basketball guys that he's always watched. Weber lost it. Nate Robinson deflects it. Curry wants the ball. Marbury inside, pretty play. Knicks up 4.
That's almost why I like to see Nate and Steph together at times because the 2 bring different styles and they complement each other in terms of, you know, Steph doesn't have to bring that extra effort. He can bring more of his skill, and Robinson can concentrate on increasing the tempo of the game.
Weber hits another one. The Sixers are 11 of 16 from the field, and that's 68%. Iverson.
I kid you not, tonight when I was walking in the gym and they were on the layup line, guy comes up to me and says, "Which one's Iverson?" I kid you not. He's sitting in the front row and he's like, "Which one's Iverson?"
Iverson lost it. Nate Robinson picks it up. Here comes Robinson on the roll. 3-on-1. Alley-oop to Curry.
Nate Robinson made that play by accelerating and getting the open look.
Along with Jalen Rose, nice two-man game. The Wolverines hook up beautifully, and the Knicks with a 4-point lead. Iverson quickly down the other end, draws the foul. Shot won't go, but he'll shoot 2. There's about a little over 2-second difference between shot and game clock as we wind down the opening period.
And this is where Allen Iverson has a pretty good crossover in this part of the game right now.
Robinson defends him very well, but a good pass, and Randolph the finish. With 4.2 remaining. As the Knicks turn it over again, Iverson bolting up the floor. And it's back to a 1-point game. Crawford, not a good shot that time, and Dallenberg the rebound. Iverson's been very quiet. But just on cue, he now has 11 points.
And you know, you could see what he said dribbling up the court. He said, I'm just going to find a spot on the floor and I'm going to beat everybody there and then raise up to shoot the jump shot. You know, I think he's been very efficient in terms of his shot selection. See, this is going up.
Quick 3. Not that time. And Weber the rebound. Gets it inside to Iverson. Nate Robinson lost him. And Iverson now all of a sudden starting to put up the points as the game tie. Iverson. Nate Robinson gets some oohs and ahs, and he draws the foul. He's just forcing the action.
Yeah, he's going to make it happen. He's not going to be out there for 17 minutes and have one shot, one turnover, and no points.
Iverson inside. Tough shot. Won't go. Weber's follow. Can't connect. Here comes Robinson. One man to beat. Gets by him. And a foul. Count it. Nate Robinson again accelerating down the floor. And a 9-0 run by the Knicks.
Yeah, he is a blur. And, like, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is normal speed. This isn't sped up. Like, fast forwarded. This is normal speed. Nate Robinson is a blur.
Nice backdoor again. And Robinson. Nate Robinson with the slam. And then, unfortunately, with the pose after the slam.
Oh, what's unfortunate about that? He did something good.
Well, when you're 19 and 51, I'd cut down on the poses. 3 on the shot clock. Robinson has to jack it up and doesn't hit iron. Final minute, first half. Iverson takes it right to Crawford.
He is the best at that. Coming at you, you're on your heels. He's got you on skates, and you will slide out because he is the best coming at you at the business of doing that.
Robinson throws it right into the hands of Salmons. Iverson ahead, and Robinson backs off. So a little feast and famine from the rookie. A 7-0 run now by the Sixers, and they're back within 5. 5-time All-Star. Signed a $122 million deal that it expires in 2008, so he's got 2 more years. Iverson, nice save. Now steps right back in and nails a 3. 21 for Iverson, and the Knicks lead cut to 7. Nate Robinson, nice fake, gets inside and gets the spin. Pretty move from Nate Robinson. He's got 18. Iguodala on the drive against Lee. Kicks it out. Iverson spots up and nails a 3, and the Sixers will come all the way back to take the lead. Robinson yelling help as soon as Iverson got the ball. And Iverson draws the foul. 3 fouls on Nate Robinson. 2 more free throws for Allen Iverson. Iverson gets inside. Oh, pretty move from Allen Iverson. And he's got 14 points in the period, 31 for the game. Iverson gets it inside. Weber, and a foul.
I think you have guards like Stephon, you have guards like Nate, you have guards like Steve who are probably better suited for up-tempo. But then you have some plotters like Nate, like Jerome James, and just that want to play a slow-tempo game. You know, Maurice Taylor.
Iverson, that's a 3-pointer. And Iverson now with 36, and a lead back up to 9. Iverson to Weber. Allen Iverson with his 8th assist, and Chris Webber has 30. And Iverson, again, he does that as well as anybody. There was some contact, but certainly not enough to fall, and he gets himself to the line. He is so good at that. It'll be another 40-point game. He's hit the 40-point mark 13 times this year. This is the 14th time. The Sixers are 8-5 in the games where he scores 40 or more. Robinson's season high, he's just hit the 39-minute mark. That ties his season high. Calls out a play. Goes right at Iverson and blocked the foul. Both Iverson and Hunter both wondering who's the foul call on. It's going to go against Hunter. Become the Nate Robinson show right now, going all one-on-one. Again, the Sixers wondering where's the foul. Robinson chatting the whole way up. Not necessarily at Iverson or at anybody, kind of to himself. Iverson on the pull-up, puts it in, 42. Whoa. Iverson, it's good. Allen Iverson with 44. Most point a player scored against the Knicks this year. Gilbert Arenas had 46. Chris Webber has 32. And it's back up to 8. Iverson has 44. Nate Robinson gets inside, but comes up short, and he'll shoot 2. He got hit. How about Nate Robinson? 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Robinson goes to the hole, easily lays it in, and puts it back to a 2-possession game. And the Sixers on the verge of a very important win from them. They'll snap a 3-game losing streak. They're right back, and Nate Robinson has the first 30-point game of his career. He's got 31. 5-point game. And Iverson fouled. Well, it wasn't easy in the second half, but the difference in this game is Sixers defense in the second half. They turned it around after giving up 60 points in the first half. Iverson 46, that's the most scored against the Knicks this year, tying Gilbert Arenas. Robinson pushes off, puts up the jumper. So the Knicks are going to lose their 7th in a row. And their 5th straight overall. They still foul Iverson with 4 seconds remaining. And Nate Robinson fouls out of the game. He played his heart out. 34 points in 43 minutes. Both career highs, and gets the appreciation from the Knicks fans. And that's, right now, that's what they want to see. They just want to see effort. They have not seen that kind of effort in recent games. The effort was better. The result is going to be the same, but that's all the fans can ask for right now, and that will do it. Despite a career night for Nate Robinson, the Knicks lose their 7th in a row and fall to 19-52 on the season, and 13-24 here at the Garden. Allen Iverson with 47. Sixers in their losing streak of 3.
For Philadelphia, I think 2 things. I think they must win the first quarter, and I think Mutombo must stay out of foul trouble.
The 2001 NBA Finals are underway as the Lakers control the opening tip. Good look from Iverson, and Aaron McGrady knocks down the 3. Kobe Bryant lost it. Here's Iverson. Yes, how good was that? Shot clock down at 2. Down to 1. Iverson. Oh, what a spectacular finish. Here's Iverson. Yes, he has 8 points. Iverson again.
This guy has such courage.
2 Iverson behind the back. Able to finish. Bryant lost it. McGrady took it away for Kobe Bryant. Iverson. You can see Allen slowing down, trying to draw the foul. Lakers have led by as many as 13. Allen Iverson on fire. In February in Philly, the Sixers won by 15 as Iverson lit up the Lakers for 40. And Kobe back in his hometown of Philadelphia playing with a sore shoulder. Allen Iverson, 19 points for Iverson.
Yes, that was not pretty by Aaron McGrady, but somehow he found Allen Iverson on that baseline.
The steal, Iverson again. Iverson for 3. Yes, Allen Iverson tearing the Lakers apart. For Jermaine Jones. Allen Iverson picking up the assist.
Here's the same play again. This time they do a nice job defensively, and Iverson steps back and hits the jump shot.
And Fox lost it. Here's Iverson with O'Neal chasing. Iverson takes all the way. Shaq held back. Iverson. Yes. Allen Iverson, 38 points. Iverson. Off the hesitation dribble. Sets it up for Tyrone Hill. The 76ers with the ball down by one. Iverson for three. Yes! Iverson bothered by Lou. Iverson. Yes.
How about that?
And steps over to Ron Lou.
7 straight points by Iverson. Looked like he was dead in the water.
Iverson on the crossover.
Oh, that's too good.
Iverson behind the back to set it up for three. Sixers by 1. And they add to the lead. Allen Iverson with a second field goal. Iverson from downtown. Iverson putting moves on Shaw, setting up the fadeaway. Allen Iverson with a gorgeous behind-the-back maneuver. Iverson, yes. And Tyronn Lue was all over him. Iverson, yes. Iverson accelerates and hits. Allen Iverson putting the speed on. Iverson eluding 2 Lakers. Iverson for 3.
And Iverson said, you better get here sooner than that.
Iverson from downtown. Iverson being played aggressively here at the start by Fisher. Behind the back to Mutombo. Yes. Iverson weaving his way. Iverson able to penetrate. Iverson getting to the offense early. Another assist for Iverson. Allen Iverson taking advantage of the overplay by Derek Fisher. Shot clock down to 5. Iverson. Yes. Fox open for 3. Rick Fox has been off, had the good opening game, did not play well in game 2. Iverson, a blow whipping by Fisher. Iverson, yes. And Roger Bell has come on. Here's Iverson, yes. 76ers trailing by 10. Iverson, yes. Larry was telling us he thought McKee, Hill, and Iverson did not play with the usual gusto. But Mutombo has been an offensive force. Iverson, yes. Iverson. Oh, he gets the favorable hop. Iverson, yes. Allen Iverson. Iverson for 3. Iverson working his way and draws the foul. He gets the call on the continuation. Iverson getting the step. Iverson, yes. Iverson weaving his way. Beautiful driving hook by Allen Iverson. Matt Baker hitting on his first field goal attempt. Iverson. Allen Iverson had 12 rebounds in the game on Sunday night. Here's Iverson. Yes.
You see, when he rebounds it, he can push the ball up the floor because he already has the ball in his hands.
All right, Dale. Good seeing you. Enjoy the game, and we'll see you on NBC.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
The steal. Here's Snow. Blowing the layup, but Iverson is right there. Fisher all over Iverson. Iverson challenging over. Yes! And it counted. And that could be a very big bucket.
Iverson trying to get hot here as he knocks in the jumper.
Iverson on the penetration. Iverson again. Iverson stutter steps. Iverson squeezes it to Hill. Tyrone Hill brings the Sixers within 8. Nice move by Iverson, has come on late.
Mac had it going early. He had 8 assists in the first half. Only took 6 shots early in the game because his teammates were in a great flow.
Iverson, yes. Iverson with the head fake. Iverson, yes. Shaky play here by the Lakers. Iverson chased by Bryant. Iverson able to hit on the fast break. And then ends up flying into the photographer's area. Iverson, yes. Allen Iverson. Iverson and the Sixers now lead 25-21. Oh, very close. Yes, Iverson with a nice pass. Iverson trying to shake Lou. Here's Hill. Oh, Tyrone Hill very much into it tonight. Iverson. Iverson penetrates and hits. Iverson, yes. Iverson for 3, yes. Iverson setting it up on Fisher. Yes. It will take a miraculous turn by a team that is beaten up. Iverson. Allen Iverson playing with the bruised ribs. Iverson. Yes. Iverson squeezing his way. Iverson again with the three. Yes.
Allen Iverson getting ready to sit down and listen to this moment.
It's been a spectacular season for the most valuable player, Allen Iverson. Standing ovation for Iverson. 37 points for Iverson with 40 seconds remaining.